What's up, you guys? Welcome to another episode of Maverick Approach. Maverick here. And of course, I got Devon True.
The Brotherhood, Northerhood.
Yes, sir. And we have a special guest in the building. You guys seen him all over YouTube. This guy is a creator extraordinaire.
He's one of my favorite YouTubers right now.
This is only one of the guys I only watch on YouTube right now.
For sure.
For sure. So we have Jack Morgan in the house. How's it going?
Oh, you better only watch me, buddy. I appreciate you guys having me on. This is cool.
No, for sure.
I still don't have that coffee yet. You guys promised me.
Oh,
but that's
yeah,
fine.
yeah. We
That's
got to get the
cool.
coffee
That's
rolling.
Cool. That's cool. I appreciate you guys having me on. This will be fun, man.
For sure.
I want to ask you a question, though.
Okay.
So we're in Vegas right now, in case they don't know this.
Right.
You hear this rhetoric all the time. Vegas is dying. Vegas is dead.
Yeah.
Well, we've been here about 48 hours, and it's popping more than ever.
Right.
And it's more expensive than ever, but people are spending the money.
They are.
Because I'm one of those people. I don't even drink, and we're dropping all kinds of money.
Yeah.
And it's busy.
It is.
So I want to ask you guys a question.
Yeah.
You think Vegas is dying, or you think that's clickbait?
That's a great question because it was dying at one point. It was 40% down last year for tourism.
Okay, that's pretty bad.
You're right.
That's pretty bad.
And what was happening is that these hedge funds, like most of the strip is actually owned by these hedge funds.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so they own all the land that Caesars own, all the major ones really. And what they're doing is they're jacking up the prices on the land, in which makes the hotels raise their prices.
Pun intended. Jacking up the prices.
Jacking it up.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. But I
yeah.
was just wondering, because you guys... You lived in Cali, yeah? Mm-hmm. All right, so, because my whole thing is maybe the tourism side's dying a little bit. It still seemed busy to me. We were kind of shocked because that's all we hear.
Right.
Is dying. But what about the residential side? Because that's like a big boom, though.
It is.
So
A lot of people moved here.
The give and take.
Yeah.
That's why I was kind of confused by its dying.
I would say Vegas club scene is dying. Or like that old,
that makes
that
sense.
shit is dying out.
Well, that makes sense because 10 years ago I came here. Came here with like 9 shorties and me. Didn't get laid at all either. That was the pathetic part.
9 shorties?
I'm not kidding. I worked at this TGI Fridays. And they're like, you want to go to Vegas? Like, I want to go. Who's going? All girls. Like, oh, sign me up. But I remember that was the first time I experienced I believe it was a $18 Bud Light bottle. It might have been 15, but you got a tip. And that was in the club. And this was 2015. So I can only imagine if they were charging that then.
Right.
Oh, yeah, now.
The Spuds for who? Not for me. That's
Yeah.
who.
Yeah,
I was
they're going crazy. I've seen like 25. The other day, I was at Marquee.
Marquee, yeah.
$31 for a little drink like that, a little shot.
See, you know what? We came up in a time where you could go out $20, and I think that's why the younger cats can't party like we could party. So I'm 36. So when I was 20, you could go out with $20. You're set for the night,
Right.
with a tip. $2 PBRs. You could drink. You could go crazy. You could drink 7 of them things.
Right.
Throw the bartender a 20 and go keep the change.
Right. Yeah. Now the
Whole night.
The liquor sales are down by like $20 billion.
Yeah.
All like completely.
I believe it. I don't even drink anymore. Yeah,
It's
I
so
didn't
expensive.
I didn't have a problem with it, except for spending all my money. No, I didn't have a problem with drinking, but I used to party at least once a week, go out, cruise the scene.
I miss them $20 days.
That's what I'm saying, though.
That was love.
But you know what's happening? They priced everybody out so crazy to where you got to pay for parking. Then you have the resort fee.
The parking is crazy.
By the time you
how
get
about-
into your room, you're spending like $200.
Facts.
Yeah.
What's with the parking situation? That's what I want to know. When did they come up with that? That idea is genius, though, if you really think about it.
I mean, no, it works for them. Like, it's great for them because this is like, okay, well, you're going to pull in and we're still going to make money on you. And then we've already charged you for your room. But when it comes to the parking, that shit is overkill.
Dude, you know what they did? They took a page out of Disney's book. So we did the math. So at Disneyland, you know how they charge for parking, right?
Oh, yeah,
Right.
they'll get you.
They're killing people right now.
Parking is what they do.
So if you figure you have parking, what is it, like $40?
Easy.
Where,
So-
at Disney?
Yeah.
It's like 50, no?
It's a small world after all.
Wait,
Yeah.
it's $50 now?
Yeah, it's
Easy.
crazy.
Got to be $50.
Get the fuck out of here.
So
Got to be
if-
50.
on average per day, they're making, I believe we said what, like $3, $4, $5 million on parking
Yeah. Parking
day.
alone.
per day.
Yeah. So Vegas probably saw that and was like, oh, we got to get a piece of that.
Yeah.
Let's get money.
I mean, dude, it's at the point where somewhere in Wisconsin right now, it's $1 an hour to park somewhere in Wisconsin, dude.
Damn. They're
I
charging.
mean, really think about that though for
How?
a second. Just somewhere.
That's
It's
crazy.
messed up. That's all I'm trying to say. I've got a gripe with the parking situation.
Who goes to Wisconsin? I mean, no,
That's
no
all I'm
shade to Wisconsin, but I'm
Yeah,
just like,
we love our Wisconsin people.
No, I'm not,
I'm
I'm not hating on it. I'm just saying, even the local Wisconsin cats are probably like, yeah,
Yeah.
yo,
they don't understand it either.
that's
It's
crazy.
Wisconsin.
Yeah, that's
How you gonna
crazy.
charge for parking, dude?
That's crazy.
I understand Miami,
Yeah.
LA, hell, even here, Vegas, New York City. I get it.
Right.
I might even understand Boston.
Yeah, Boston, but when it comes
Yeah.
down to like, just think about it for a second. There's some place right now in South Carolina. It's $1 a minute. It's $1 an hour to park there.
$1 an
That's
hour is
all I'm
crazy.
trying to
$1
say.
an hour
That's
is
crazy.
crazy.
That's all, and that's cheap from where we're from, South Florida.
Yeah.
You find a spot for $1 an hour.
Oh, you're like, yes.
Oh, yeah.
You
Y'all
can
might as
you go to
well-
the beach. It's $7 an hour. Just
Y'all
to
might
go to
as
the
well-
beach,
Damn,
dude.
wait,
Be from
seven?
LA.
Not even Miami.
Might as well
Hour
be
and a
from
half
LA.
north.
That's crazy.
Shit.
That's at the nice beaches. That's like Delray and stuff. You can still find. You go to the ghetto beaches.
Isn't South Beach the ghetto
$1.50
beach?
an hour. $1.50 an hour.
South Beach is like considered the ghetto beach now, no?
No, South Beach is top tier stuff, dude.
Is it?
Oh
Is it?
yeah, it's a subliminal thing. You go South Beach, women, Will Smith. You know, all of a sudden you're spending all your money. I'm serious. They'll get you. South Beach is probably it's like flat rate stuff there. They're gonna get you like $7 an hour, or it's like 25 for all day, if you're lucky. And you got to download the app.
And you got to download the
Yeah, they do that now.
You
I
gotta
feel like
download the app.
everything. Yeah, I feel like everything's a scam. I wanted to ask you that. Do you feel like everything's a scam now? Because I saw your video where you did a video on the cash for clunkers.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
dude, I learned some stuff in that.
right.
Well, because I always knew something was up with that, but I didn't realize. So they were giving away this rebate. It's like $3,000 to $4,000 for any car, really. But the catch is the car can't run, and you have to kill the engine.
Right.
So that didn't make any sense, and apparently it's a real thing. But then you look into it; it's actually a government program. So what I'm saying is at that time, my godfather hooked me up with a car out of his yard, and he gave me crap about it because he was like, I could get $2,000 from Cash for Clunkers or $3,000 or something
Right.
for this car. And I was like, what do you mean? It's a piece of crap. It doesn't even run.
Right.
It's like the roof is falling off. The steering wheel, you have to like hold the wheel to the side to start it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or maybe you don't, but it was bad. But anyways, he gave it to me instead of selling it for the cash. But yeah, I guess the catch is because if you were to part that out, let's say I went and I parted that out, I could at least get $3,000
Right.
for the tires, the wheels, the tires, even the muffler. Hell, the muffler alone, catalytic converter, stuff like that. Yeah. So for the cash for clunker stuff, I don't think it killed the secondhand market. But I do think those engines, because I have a 40-year-old car,
They run forever.
I think there is something with that where it was kind of getting that off the road.
Yeah.
Almost forcing you into the back to the downloading the app.
Right.
Got to have an app in your car.
Right.
Our new car's got an app. It's got an app. It goes off. We're driving, just shuts off. You got to update it. It still runs. It's not like the car
right.
just shut up. But I'm just saying, like, you got to update your car now.
Right.
And there's something up with that.
It is.
I don't,
You
I
know
don't
how
wanna go
crazy that
conspiracy.
sounds?
Yeah,
Like,
I looked into that. It was crazy because
That's crazy.
What they did was the efficiency on those older cars.
Oh, yeah.
You take care of them, they run forever.
Especially the Japanese joints.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they did that program after the '08 crash.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like that was on purpose. It was induced. They were like, okay, we got to get all these cars because all these new cars are, you're essentially driving a computer
Yeah,
at this point, right?
you are.
So before that, what they're doing is they were like, okay, well, we can't make any money if these cars are running forever. And it was about 600, about 700,000, almost 1 million cars that they took out with that program, right?
I'll probably say even more.
Probably more. Yeah. And the fact that now these cars aren't fuel efficient, you're driving a computer, they can
No.
track you everywhere. That's another thing, tracking.
And you hear the argument too. They go, "Why would they track you? Who are you?" That's not the point. That's not the point. That's not the point. You heard of Snapshot from Progressive? Don't get it.
Oh yeah.
Don't get it.
Tell them about that. Break that down.
My homie, I'll say his name. My homie Chad. All right. He goes, dude. He was down. He was kind of down and out at this point. He's trying to save every dollar he can. And he goes, I just switched to Snapshot. My insurance went down to $150 a month, and this is like 2023. So it's like prices of everything have skyrocketed.
Right.
It's been like that. So, and I told him, I go, I don't know about that, dude. I was like, they could just, because they could track your movements through your phone, not your car.
Right.
And I was like, dude, you're a risky guy. You drive a lot. So a month later, he gets a new bill, almost $500 a month.
Damn.
Because he drives at night.
And they track you.
He drives in the morning.
Yeah.
He's out at 2 a.m. doing Lord knows what. Probably up to no good. That's not the point, though. Progressive knows. Flo is on his ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You trust her?
So they're
Yeah.
like, oh, you're a liability. You're
Yeah,
driving
yeah.
at 3, 4 a.m. at night. What are you doing? You're high risk.
But the point is that's continued on. And rumor has it on the back alleyways of the internet, what I've discovered is now they're selling your info. So let's say you drive a brand new Lexus.
Yeah.
That Lexus, now they have the Lexus data center.
Right.
And Lexus is going, all right, we're going to sell out all this stuff. And they're getting out all this info based on your driving habits, just like the Snapshot Progressive.
Right.
So wait, the whole shit
Yeah.
is just one big ass data harvest.
Of course.
Oh, 1,000%.
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Absolutely.
I mean, what if they're just doing that just to kind of track our driving? Because if you think about it, self-driving cars is the thing now. Like,
Yeah, it's the new stuff.
That shit
This
is
is true.
everywhere. So it's like, what do you see when you see those Waymos? They're driving themselves.
Those are terrifying.
Oh, I
dude.
just seen one of those.
They're talking to each other,
outside.
by
and
the
they're
way.
talking to each
Oh,
other,
yeah.
but
You think they're not friends?
Exactly.
They travel in packs, dude. We were in
They
Austin.
do.
We were in Austin, Texas. One comes around, hooks the left, dude. Another one,
yeah.
dude, in sync. It was like in harmony. It was almost kind of impressive, to be honest. But I was like, Here's the thing, though. People are getting in them. You have the option to drive an old car. You can do that,
Right.
but people are getting in them.
I don't know about that.
They are. It's all too real.
Yeah.
I promise you, they're getting there. There are people in it right now.
I'm gonna.
In a Waymo, dude.
I need a big fuck you on that one.
I'm not.
Yeah. They're doing that to where, again, it's data harvesting. They know where you're going, so they can sell you, hey, this guy's going to Sprouts all the time. Now we can feed him ads on Sprouts. And
If they start throwing ads up in your car, that's.
Oh,
I haven't
yeah.
seen that one yet.
Okay, would
That's
you,
got to be a
wait for it.
discount. Okay, I can see that being a discount because people will do it. They just hand out cars nowadays. Everyone wants the new. I get it. New cars are nice. I understand. I like them too.
I can tell you which movie they did this in.
Oh, I mean, Black
one?
Mirror. Remember Black Mirror? That episode of Black Mirror?
I was gonna go back further. I was gonna say Demolition Man.
oh,
I've never seen that.
You never seen Demolition Man?
No, and I'm on.
You're
the
an old school guy. How you not?
That's
Guess
wild.
what though? I will report back to you guys in about a week's time. But here's something I just thought about. Crazy. We're gonna get out of. We're gonna go out. We're gonna go there. You know how the car payments are a little extreme, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you go for a lease, it's a lot cheaper. It's like half the price of financing.
Right.
If you own your own business, which most people don't, but if you did, you could just write that off. Probably the way to go if you want the new, right? But imagine this. They give you the cheapest version lease, but that's where the ads come in. That's where the ad placements start coming on. You're driving, you're listening, you got your Spotify on, ad free. No. You wanted the new car, but you couldn't really afford it.
Yeah.
This is what you get now.
Okay.
The ads start coming through the screen.
It's just like that Black Mirror
Yep,
episode.
that's. I was
Yeah.
Remember
just gonna
that?
say like, yep, that is Black Mirror.
It was
So
like
I haven't
she-
seen that episode. I've seen like maybe 6 episodes of it, but one of them freaked me out one night, and I was up, so I
That
haven't
shit
watched
is
it since.
prolific.
Yeah, you're talking about the one where she was running ads in her brain, right?
Yeah, so like she was
Yeah.
sick. I think it was like, what was it?
It was some kind of like tumor or something, and they essentially gave her a cure for it or something with her brain, but essentially you had to do a subscription to where you're in a certain range, right? And if you go outside the range,
like miles. Like if you go
yeah,
like
over
30
the
miles.
type of thing.
it was like a geofence.
Yeah. And then she started talking like ads, like she'll all of a sudden pop up like, hey, you can get 30% off. And the husband's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
She was a fucking ad.
Yeah, she was an ad. And then
turned
she
her
doesn't
into
know
an
she's
ad.
running the ad. And then she had to upgrade her system. She was like, dude, what's going on? And then she goes to the company and was like, oh, yeah, well, you have to keep upgrading so you won't run ads.
You didn't get the premium package.
Right.
Oh hell no!
The premium super duper platinum pack. And they kept doing
It's literally
packages.
the same shit that you just explained.
Who's writing this stuff?
Dude,
See,
I'm
they
telling
need
you.
to work for the big guys. See, they're going small. They're just working for Netflix. No. They're way bigger than that.
Way bigger.
They got to
Yeah.
be with the top dogs. That person. I'm just saying. I don't want to go all the way there, but you hear the crap. I haven't seen it in person with the refrigerators with the screens.
They have ads in those too.
They got those
I
Yeah.
haven't seen one in person though, so it's like something I've only heard about, or you see a TikTok on or something.
Yeah, I seen it where they're selling them in Best Buy and all those appliance stores.
Yeah, but I wouldn't doubt it though if that does happen at some
Yeah.
point in the future, or it might be happening right now. Somebody's watching this right now, and they're like, "My Kia Sorrento spying on,"
Hey, don't doubt it, because that shit is out there.
I don't doubt it.
I'm telling you. And going to the point of everything is a scam. We on the way over here, what did we see?
We saw
This is crazy.
this shit is crazy. Okay, where In and Out is, right? Mm-hmm. We're there, and we're he's picking up his shit. We look over, and the guy that we passed, which was a leaf blower guy at the gas station,
I think we just saw that cat.
and the rake
Dude.
guy too, right?
and the rake guy.
So here's the thing about that. There's no leaves. There's no grass. It's a windy
nothing.
day.
It's a windy ass day.
What are you blowing?
What are you doing?
Fucking agents.
And then the guy next to him had a
Fucking
rake.
agent.
He had a rake, right?
Yep.
And he's raking like nothing, like rocks. So then we're like, okay, hold on. Everything's a scam.
chemtrails
This is
fucking
why
with
it's a
your brain.
scam.
This shit is weird.
I think there's paid actors out in the world, like NPCs.
I'll believe it.
So I was like, for one, it's windy. This doesn't make sense. The wind's going this way. The dust is going this way. He's blowing this way. I'm like,
who's
what's it?
paying him?
Right. Okay. This is no, but it gets crazier. So now there's another theory going around.
Someone was paying this guy
So traffic, they're saying there's paid people in traffic.
to start the traffic jam.
Yes.
I believe it.
Have you heard that?
I believe it.
I believe it.
My homie from like 15, I used to be kind of like amateur skateboarder, so we'd always be traveling. Every weekend we're driving somewhere, we're going to a new state, somewhere we're going. My one homie back then, he was, before I got down the rabbit holes, like conspiracy stuff, he would always go, I'm telling you, people are starting this traffic on purpose.
They are.
And he would always call it, we'd be driving, especially when we'd be going to Miami or we'd be in Tampa or something, and he would go, no, that's it. And I go, what are you talking about? And he goes, you see right up there? You see the lights? You see the red lights? I go, yeah. He goes, watch. It's going to be like the wave coming all the way down. And every time he would call it, and all start coming. Next thing you know, we're stuck.
Wow.
Traffic. For no reason. Because you go through traffic sometimes, you're looking for the wow factor. Never anything.
Right.
It's just, oh, no, that's not true. There's a few bad accidents. You guys got some risky drivers in Vegas.
Yeah, it's the highest insurance in America here.
But I think that's a real thing. And also to answer your question about the rake guy, on the defensive, on the naysayers who say this might not be real, I've had jobs where you have to look like you're doing something.
That's
You're
what it
just-
looked like.
You're milking the clock.
Yeah,
So this
he
guy,
said that. He said that.
Yeah, this
That's
guy
what
could
I
have just
said.
been out there. Like I used to be in the restaurant business. And so there's always this joke where we'd always just have a rag on us.
Literally.
And we just- just
Okay, so I thought that shit was
and
fake.
go like this, like that to your manager.
Yep.
Like, oh, he's moving.
Yeah, he's
yeah.
working.
Yeah, he's
doing
working.
Cleaning
something.
the same
Maybe that's
fucking
what that
table.
is. The guy's just so bored. He's just like
There's
cameras or wherever they're at. He's just
I promise you, I said that same shit. Like right when we were about to like pull off, I'm like, he's probably just running out the clock.
yeah.
could
But-
be.
Or
Could
it's
be.
our tax dollars and the government's messing with us, and they're having a good time.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
I
They
say it all
probably
the
got the
time.
best reality television. Those guys, they probably got the best stuff.
No.
Stuff we don't have access to. You can't
Exactly.
even pay to get access to that stuff.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that there's paid actors. It's kind of like the secret shoppers.
I believe it, dude.
You know?
I believe it.
To where they have actors everywhere and they're doing shit and they're just aggravating people to just piss everybody off and you miss dinner with your family or some shit.
I believe. Well, the whole NPC talk, because that's a big talk online, and I wonder to myself. I go. Well, I wonder if they look at me sometimes when I'm out and about. 'Cause sometimes you're just an autopilot. You're just going through the motions. I gotta go to the store, get gas, and you just kind of you don't even want to do any of it. You just kind of going through. I wonder if sometimes people look at me like that. You ever think about that? Like, am I somebody else's NPC to them? And then I'm looking at them going, but they're the NPC to me.
Could be. I'm just
the
so
real
aware.
That gets scary.
Yeah.
I'm just too aware.
Who's the real NPC is what I want to know. And if they're paid for it, I want to know what that job pays. We gotta look into this. I would do.
We got bills.
I would like to. What if you could get paid for that though? To do
I feel
nothing,
like you
just
did-
Central
go walk-
casting. Trump talks about that shit all
He
the
talks
time.
about it all the time. He says central casting.
Really?
I would do that
Yes.
shit. I'm not gonna hold you. I would do that shit. Like, I can literally piss people off. Like for the entire, I'm there.
You're
Sign
an
me up.
agent. You're an agent.
He's undercover,
agent.
dude.
He's an agent.
Agent's right
007,
here.
dude.
Yeah.
You
Why
know
would
what?
you want to do that?
Because what do you do for a living? I piss people off.
Dude, that's you're destroying society.
I do believe in the what is it? The protest stuff. I do believe people get paid to do that.
Oh, yeah,
1000%.
yeah.
I
That's
believe
real.
that because it's also kind of like, why'd the chicken cross the road? All his friends were doing it. You know, monkey see, monkey do kind of deal.
All his friends were doing.
Yeah,
it.
so you just get like, 20 people, right? And they're out there, yeah. And they've got the signs up. Next thing you know, just regular bystanders who aren't getting paid, they come in and they go, yeah, I'm going to give me a stick and a sign. And they get up in there, it's something to do, right? It's fun. They're doing it. I'll check it out.
Yeah.
I do think there is something up with that, though.
There
Yeah.
probably is.
I
Something's
think
up
there's
with that.
budgets for it.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
The government does have something where they call it the black budget, which for all these programs, they fund a lot of stuff that's off the books.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They
So
got
they
all
fund
kinds
all
of
these,
money.
all kind of stuff. Where they're just funding stuff and they're just, hey, let's see if this works, and social engineering and all that stuff.
The fuck is the point though? Like,
Yeah.
what are they trying to do?
I think it's just disruption, right? And distractions. Like, again, something as simple as traffic. You go home and you're trying to get to dinner and your wife is waiting on you, you're late, and your kids, and then now they're just pissing you off. Now it just rolls over into the next day.
Yeah, it's a psyop on a whole nother level.
Yeah, it's a psyop.
It's social engineering, literally social
Social engineering.
What
And
do they
then-
get from pissing me off all day?
Well, let's see. The pharmaceutical companies, you need something to take the edge off. All right.
Huh?
The alcohol business is losing money, but that used to be the oldest trick in the book, right?
Sure.
You got to get them. The whole life pisses them off so much they become alcoholics. Boom. Next thing you know, they're going to therapy. All right. All the money's coming back in,
Yeah.
right? That you're paying for parking. Now you're even more pissed.
Damn.
All right. Think about it.
That's true.
All right.
That's
it's-
sound.
Yeah.
That's
It's a rat
that's
wheel.
sound.
It's a. I'm just kind of joking around about that. Don't take me too serious, but it
I'm
kind
not.
of, it
I'm
kind of
not.
does make
That's-
sense a little bit.
It does.
If you
A
really
little
think
bit.
about it.
The CIA goes that far. They really do. Like when you start studying those motherfuckers, you realize that they go that far. They go
Yeah.
to those lengths.
Well, we talk about that a lot. So they have a program called, we talked about this, Operation Midnight Climax.
No,
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Yeah, where the CIA hired hookers.
that's messed up, dude.
And they got the Johns in. They hired these hookers and created these safe houses all around America. And what they did was they lured men in, and the hookers actually were agents, and they tested LSD and all different types of psychedelic drugs on them to see the effects of it.
yeah,
That was some. Are we talking about like 70s stuff, or is this?
Yeah, this is like 60s,
Yeah,
70s.
this is some old school stuff.
Yes, 80s.
I think it's just on a bigger playing field now because there's cameras everywhere. You kind of watch people. We're filming ourselves.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? Like everybody, for no reason, even if you're not trying to be a content creator, it's like this need to like post your dinner, post your trip, and post your wedding and post your stuff where it's like, all right, already, kind of. And I think that's the real reason why original social media kind of died out. I think most of us are kind of like, dude, like, who cares? Like, like you went, oh my God, you went to Nepal. Oh my God. If that makes sense, right?
Right.
Am I tripping on that?
No, you're right.
But my point is we're at the point where we're going to film ourselves. Like we invited into our own home. Like right now we're filming ourselves literally, but like the Ring doorbell, but you got it on the inside of the house.
Right.
And then people go, well, it's for safety. And I go, it's connected to some Wi-Fi system. What do you mean safety?
Yeah.
Not that
Somebody
I-
can hack in and
Yeah, not that I
watch
care
you.
if you have it. I'm just saying we also invited in.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying, to the CIA reality
Yeah, and they can
show.
tap into anything. They can tap into any of these cameras.
But that's all by design, though.
Yeah.
Like, if you really think about it, think about this. So, like, the cameras, the phones, the ring lights,
the Ring doorbell,
the
crap.
doorbell, everything has a camera on it. Everything has some type of surveillance on it.
Oh, yeah.
And it's all, well, at least the internet is free. And if it's free, you're the product, right?
For now.
Well, I mean, it's either that or we're just, predisposed to subscriptions now.
Well, you can't go back.
No.
Yeah.
Homeless. There's a homeless cat right now watching this right now.
Facts.
He's out there right now.
No,
Not
that's-
even in a
that's a
tent,
fact.
dude. He's
Yeah.
freestyle. He's old school. He is old school, man. Bushwick John, dude. I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
I know these cats.
Yeah.
When I originally did content, I tried like what you guys do here. And this one homeless dude I was pretty friendly with. He was always like the sober homeless man.
Mm-hmm.
So I pick him up. I go, hey, you want to come do a podcast with me? Well, he comes in and he's like, whips out his phone. He's got everything on there. And then so I picked up another homeless guy. And next thing you know, he's like, I'm subscribed and everything.
Yeah.
And I go, and I was like,
Damn.
and I'm sitting there going, I don't know why. I think I'm getting a little off track about that. But what I mean is the internet is too far gone. So, out of everybody in this room, who here has any cash on them?
Barely.
I'm probably the only one that has cash.
Raise your hand.
Yeah.
I think
Okay,
I mean,
so-
actually, I do have
Okay,
some.
shit.
Yeah.
We all have cash.
Okay,
But
okay.
that's not
But
the
it's
norm.
like bare. It's like
All right.
pretty
I have like
abnormal.
$1, like $1.
Okay, well, what I'm trying to get at is a lot of times most people do not have cash on them. And a lot of people, I would take it even a step further, doing the Apple Pay. So it's almost like the phone, and that's all internet. It's all internet. So it's almost like you can't even have a bank account anymore without the internet. Homeless
actually-
people got phones. That's kind of where I was going with it. Not just phones, but the internet. So it's like we're almost stuck. I don't think we could ever just go back.
No,
is
I
what
don't-
I'm trying to say.
There's
Can't.
no putting the genie back in the bottle.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I
not
took
even
it.
close.
I took the long route there. My bad.
Yeah.
So that's going on. But I got it though.
I think that again, that's done on purpose because we're big nostalgia guys, right? We talk about old school movies. We got the Blockbuster room in here.
all the time.
So think about this. We don't own anything anymore.
No.
Cassette tapes, DVDs, everything is streaming, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's dangerous only because now they own the history. They own, think about it.
Yeah.
AI is telling you what it is, what happened 200-300 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, they had this on Netflix. They got caught editing, episodes.
I believe
Right.
it. Oh, I believe it.
To where they were playing the original, and then they had the Netflix version. They took out a whole complete scene to where they just wanted to create a narrative, and they're saying
Yeah.
it's for ads and whatnot.
Yep.
But now they're editing history.
Well, they want to say the whole kind of like, oh, they altered history and all that, which I don't doubt they did, or whatever. But that used to take a little bit of effort. You used to have to, burn some books. I mean, you're going to have to burn some stuff down. There's
Right.
have to be a fire involved. People are going to have to haul out stuff, And now it's in I don't even know where the hell it's stored. My point is a lot less
cloud.
effort to get rid of it if you need to.
Mm-hmm.
You used to have to take down a whole library.
Right.
Yeah,
now
that
you
seems
can-
like a lot of work. If
Now
you
you
were to
can
tell
ask
me,
you can
Yeah.
ask the AI genie.
yeah, exactly.
And that
But
shit
yeah.
goes,
I'm just saying, imagine getting hired. You got to go burn down some libraries. That's a task. You're gonna have to get some dudes involved, and you just have to be sneaky about it. You have to come up with a backstory about a kid in an oil can. You know what they do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. It's a lot more sophisticated now to where,
I got a little off track there, but
Yeah.
I think you guys get the point.
Yeah. So where do you think it's going now? Because being a content creator and having your own brand. So there was another video you did too, to where you compared old Hollywood versus like new Hollywood.
I love that
This
metaphor.
is Hollywood. This is the studio now.
Yeah.
All right, so I love this metaphor because it's the easiest way to explain it. So in the late 80s, all the way up to I'd say 2010. 2010 gets pinnacle. But 2010, you're talking Jackass and you're talking Jersey Shore. It got to the point where anyone can do it, okay? But in the 90s all the way up, you could be a no name, no lines. You could just be a background guy on a set in a Walmart, a paid actor, right? Just a background character, no lines, and you could make a living from that. You had to have some chops, but for the most part, in the 90s all the way to 2010, you could just be the pretty untalented and get yourself in the room and at least make a living from it.
Right.
You have to do a lot of work, okay? But then it got to the point where now it's like, how many channels were there, right? Like reality television got huge. But that all went away. It got oversaturated, and it turned out people would do it for free. So now it's the same thing. You could be the most regular guy, and if you know how to put the camera to your face and talk and use an iPhone, which I would argue it's going back to where you can't really make a living doing this anymore, but for a while you could. And so everybody, it was basically just like repeat cable. And I kind of lost my train of thought with that damn light. All right, what I'm saying is not everyone's going to be a Brad Pitt, but you could make a living being an extra in cable. Now you can kind of do the same thing via TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Be very just regular dude who could string a sentence. And I would argue most people have to write a script, even for TikTok. I would argue a lot of them do this.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's kind of always been the same. But you can make 40, 50, 60 grand a year filming yourself in your car on an iPhone.
Yeah.
So what you're
Facts.
saying is like nowadays, we got a whole bunch of TikTok extras.
Yes. Okay, that's where I was going with. So it's almost like the cable boom again, except for now you don't get paid up front. Back in the day, you used to get, and this is kind of back to owning people being able to pay for this stuff.
Right.
So now the only problem is now is people will do it for free, even on television, because they used to pay you for it, even if you were a background character.
They don't pay you
They
for
would
it
at
no
least
more?
pay you $200.
I remember that. Like
Okay.
they don't pay you no more?
You could look it up, but I would be willing to bet people will do it for free.
Yeah, a lot of people already do it for free. I think they still
Get
do.
the fuck out of here.
I mean, probably now to where it's a lot different because the industry has changed and they lost a lot of money.
That shit is
So
Well,
Over.
where I'm also getting at is everyone's willing to do it for free, okay? And a lot of it's short form content, and since that no one's going to pay for it is what I'm trying to say. So when you reach this point, especially in short form content, right? At least when you were an extra in Hollywood or on cable television,
You got
at
money.
least you would make at least $3,000 a month being an extra. Okay.
that's true.
Now, I would argue on short form content, which anybody can do, anyone can be an extra, literally. I don't care if you can't talk and you're blind, you could be an extra. Just stand over there. We'll place you there. We don't even need you to see what's going on. Just stand right here.
Well, there's plenty of and I don't watch them, but there's plenty of TikTok. What are they called? TikTokers? I don't know.
TikTokers,
TikTok-
yeah.
TikTokers. Is,
TikTok creators.
Yeah, I mean,
Jackass
they still make
creators.
money, but the thing
Like
is
it'll
now,
just be a chick just shaking ass. And,
Yeah.
and she makes money.
well, each platform is different. So with Instagram, that's where I built my following. The CEO of Instagram said the reason we don't pay as much, really peanuts,
Yeah, probably nothing.
nothing, right? Is
Pimp
because people are going to do it for free. So why should we pay them?
That's the joke.
Yikes.
That's the joke.
Pimp and strong.
They'll do it for TikTok. Like TikTok, you get paid, a decent amount. YouTube is the holy grail.
Yeah, it's the holy grail, and I would argue that most people would. So, what I'm trying to get at is there's this false thing of this anybody can do it, which you can, but there's really no long term unless you're willing to try and be Brad Pitt,
Right.
not literally, but if you're trying to be the star of the show, that's really the only way to do it now, and also. I would love to be able to say I am good enough to film what we're doing here, package it up in a case or a digital sale, and people buy it. I would love to say I'm good enough to do that, but unfortunately I'm not. I don't think I am. If Will Ferrell isn't good enough to go put out a blockbuster right now, Jim Carrey, you name it, Will Smith, and no one's gonna go buy the DVD. Nobody.
So wait, what the fuck are they buying nowadays?
You know what?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting at.
Like,
yeah.
No
what are
one's
they
gonna
buying?
buy it. And if you want to do this and make a living, be prepared to stream it on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, name the thing, and be ready to do it for free. And then if you're really dope, we'll pay you. But you have to do it week in, week out for the rest of your life. And then there will be no residual income whatsoever.
How long have you been doing YouTube?
About 7 years on and off, and then full time for the last 3 years.
Okay.
And then before that, I did like okay, here's how bad it got in traditional Hollywood. I was doing stand-up comedy back in like 2012. I started doing that. And it was fun, but nobody, when do you go to a random comedy show? Probably never. Don't tell me Kill Tony. I don't want to hear it. A random comedy show that someone's throwing, you don't go.
Right.
You never go. Okay? You're not going. And I know this. So it got to the point where when I went to LA, I would go to do stand-up and it would be like an open mic. And I'm not getting paid anything. In fact, the opposite. The owner of the club wants me to pay him $5 to go up on his stage and entertain his guests.
Right.
This
That's
became
crazy.
common practice. So I quickly realized after a year of doing stand-up, I said, this is a wrap. And I just said, I don't even want to do it. It was fun. I'm okay at it. And also I don't like traveling. It's very much look at me, laugh. It's just, it's a little much. It's kind of weird if you think about it. It is. I'd be up there going, God, this is weird.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You guys got to laugh at it. It's kind of strange. My point is, though, is that old system of Hollywood that I think did work very well was people would at least pay for stuff and you could have that access. But everyone's going to play ball, man. This is how you have to do it. You got to do they have a monopoly. YouTube, all them, it's a monopoly
There's
on
nowhere else to really go.
Where are you going to do it? You going to make a website?
Yeah.
No, I'm for real. You're going to make a website?
No.
Who's going to go to my website? What, 37 people? I'll be back at the TGI Fridays, dude.
Damn.
Yeah, not a bad living. But my point is when's the last time you gone to TGI Fridays? Never.
Shit.
You've never even been.
It's been
I went in Japan. That was the last. I didn't even know they still existed in America.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, it's a TGI
That's what I'm
Fridays in
trying to say.
Tokyo.
It's done.
Let's go. Remember?
It's a wrap. Who's watching cable? That's what I want to know.
Well, they scammed us into all these subscriptions, going back to the subscriptions.
Yeah,
if you think about
1000%.
it, so you have 10 different subscriptions. You have Hulu and Netflix and Paramount and all.
Might as well
so
have
you have
cable.
all these. You have cable now.
Yeah.
That's cable.
That's the bill.
Well, that was the joke is you hear a lot of people complain about like the economy. And I go, well, dude, they go, the 90s was so much better. I go, dude, in the 90s, if you saw somebody with direct TV, a dish on their house,
Yeah.
they were doing good.
Yeah. Big time.
And if somebody had groceries, hold on. Direct TV, dude, 1997. And groceries weekly dropped off at your front doorstep.
Oh, you're balling.
You're living.
Big time.
Yeah, you were balling.
Whoa. Hold on. You got a chauffeur, dude? Not even a yellow cab, dude.
Yeah.
You got a guy picking you up in a Tahoe
Yeah. Balling.
What?
That was balling.
to take you to the bar? Hold on, dude. My point is like, I know those are little luxuries, but I'm saying, like, I'm just comparing it back because that would have never been a thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like back then, it was like, take a cab. Like what? You know, like for most people is what I'm saying.
Right.
Or
Yeah.
deliver my groceries. Are you? Back then, it would have been like, are you for real?
Yeah, you're gonna
Yeah.
let
Like-
a stranger
Like, dude, that's like
touch
Bel
all
Air.
your
Like,
fucking
that's,
groceries?
That's rich stuff.
Yeah. Now we got Uber, Instacart.
That's all I'm trying to say is
Like-
all the streaming services is kind of like DirecTV.
Right.
You know, you just have one, or like we're bougie, but we make the money. So we could have Netflix and what
that
what
shit.
do we have?
Yeah. All of them.
Amazon
Hulu,
and
Stars,
that's all
all
her.
that
When
shit.
she met me, when we first met, I had not one streaming service. I'm petty like that. I had Tubi. I had Tubi and I had a gang of
Tubi is
DVDs. I had
crazy
VHSs, right? And that was good for me. And I consume a lot of YouTube. Guess what? It's free. I would just be using YouTube, right? And so, but when she came around, she had Amazon, she had Netflix. I'm sitting there like, I got some good stuff on here, man. You know what I mean? They did.
Women
really
always
do.
have all that shit though. You notice that?
But
They have all the streaming services.
It-
I mean, the women I know, they're just up on game. On all
My
that
point is when we first met, I was doing okay. And I remember being like, well, you could keep all that in your name. You do all that.
Keep all that in your name.
But my point is like if you're doing really great, you're not going to be worried about. You're going to just pay for it, right? It's like DirecTV.
Yeah, right, right.
Like we don't have groceries delivered to the crib. Like people do this though. Like
you can.
And my point is sometimes I feel like you don't have to do it. Is all I'm trying to say. A lot of it is a scam, but it's like you don't have to do all. I'm not saying don't enjoy your life. I'm just saying, think about the 90s for a second.
Yeah, I think that it's attention, right? So attention is energy. That's what they want. They want your energies. You only have a certain amount of time or certain amount of hours per day.
That's true.
So you have all these different streaming services. How much can you really watch?
Dude, it's a lot.
It's like the
And
gym
now
effect.
now you got regular motherfuckers uploading shit every day too.
Well,
So-
there's there's
so
no
it's like
getting-
a million different Time Warners and fucking Netflix. It's just like,
But it's like the gym effect. This is why I say like everything's a scam because it's the gym effect. So when people sign up for the gym, 50%, especially at the beginning of the year, they fall off. But their subscriptions are still hitting.
Oh yeah, mine's right now. They're charging me. They probably just charged me.
Told you.
how many times do you look at your account and you see Apple charging you what the fuck are you
For no
charging?
reason.
What are you charging me for? I'm like, where did $30? Where did that come from?
$15, $50. I'm like, bro, I don't even
like,
have
I
this
don't have
many
this
apps.
much.
No, the cold shit is I'm Android all day. Like I'm not an iPhone guy. But I promise you, I get charged for fucking Apple. And I'm like,
How?
Scam.
Oh, you-
I'm telling you, how?
See, scam. That's
You
what I
think-
mean.
You think Bill Gates didn't go, hey man? He goes, look, dude, before Steve Jobs died, him and Bill were hanging out, you know what I mean? Doing their thing. And he goes, hey, Steve, man, come on. What's going on? He goes, what are you doing with these random charges? He goes, it's a premium product.
Yo.
He goes, and you know what? They don't even know. And when they find out, they go, it's worth it. And Bill goes, God damn. Next thing you know, they're all doing it, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, there was this old clip of Steve Jobs when they started doing iTunes and charging $1 a song. And they were like, Steve Jobs goes, we refuse to do the subscription service. Our customers told us, and we listened, we are not doing a subscription-based thing. And he broke it down. And he goes, because, for 10 years, if they paid us monthly, they would be paying $1,000 just to listen to those 10 songs versus just buying them for $10.
Right.
And the whole thing, the only thing I heard in that was all of the business guys in the back going, we got to figure out this streaming service stuff.
Yeah.
Because after he said it out loud, it was like, oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a lot of money, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't know about this CD stuff, dude. You know what I mean? Physical media, really.
Yeah. That's what we were talking about, like the old school days when we were like burning stuff like Kazaa, BearShare.
Oh, yeah, LimeWire and stuff.
LimeWire.
Yeah. They did a great job, though, if you think about it. It was like the vinyl or 8-track, I guess, but vinyl, then all of a sudden cassette. 7-10 years later, CDs. 7-10 years later, streaming or, streaming when you had to pay for it.
Right.
Like each individual,
Yeah.
not just the
full thing.
The
Yeah.
freebie.
I honestly don't mind it. I think it's pretty cool. I kind of like it, but
What, like to pay per?
no. I don't like paying for everything as a subscription. I hate that. But I'm saying when it comes to something like a Netflix, I don't mind that. I'm like, oh, it's pretty reasonably priced.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Just get the one plus your internet. It's going to come out to what cable was anyways. Not too bad of a deal. I'm not too upset about that. But where it really messes with me is on on everything though. Like you guys are in this content space. Anybody who owns a business of any sort, everything you need to run your business is now just a subscription. All of it. So you got Photoshop, you got your editing software.
Yeah, Canva.
And this isn't even just a niche thing. This
Yeah,
is for,
yeah.
because even if you don't own a job, I don't care if you work at a restaurant, I bet you a part of your paycheck is hurt because your boss has to pay some kind of subscription service that they never used to have to pay for just to run the same business.
No, it's
Yeah,
fucked
true.
up because
That's all I was trying to say.
like I use like I'm 46. I use Adobe Premiere. Like, so I'm still old school with it. And then I found out that I couldn't use my old versions. I had to do the subscription based ones to where I'm like, wait, so I'm paying for this and it's a subscription. And if I don't pay for it, I'm locked out of all the projects that I was working on. I can't edit shit.
Oh, so you can't even.
I can't edit nothing.
That's
So
crazy.
this is where it's going. You know why they do that? Because eventually your entire life, which is we're almost there now, is going to be subscription.
So
To where you don't own
nothing and be happy.
Own nothing and be
Smart
happy.
cities.
I would think it's. I think it's. I think it's there. I think it's
Just
already
about,
there.
right?
I think
Just
it's already
about
there.
there.
Like I don't even. I make the most money I've ever made in my life. Still don't have health insurance. I won't do it.
Have
I
you
won't
guys
do
seen
it.
the Walmart fucking
do it.
changing their prices? Like they have this AI system now.
Oh, the digital.
Yeah.
the
Shit
digital-
where they
I
can
just did a
change-
video on that to where
Yeah.
they're taking the digital price or taking the price tags, making them digital, and they have an AI patent that runs the whole system. And what they're doing is based on demand. Hey, yeah, it could be $5 or it could be $10.
So you can pick something up, and by the time you get to the cashier, it's like $1 more.
see. I won't think it'd be that drastic, not yet. But who's to say in the future it won't be?
No, I'm
That's-
telling you right now, they're gonna have the facial recognition, right? And I'm crazy. You know the face thing for your phone.
Yeah,
Unlock
takes-
your phone.
Yeah.
Never done it.
No.
But I know they got my face.
yeah,
They got my face.
Every time
dude.
you
I've
look
been
at that
arrested and
motherfucker.
stuff, they definitely got my information.
Yeah, you take an infrared and it's taking a picture of your face every 15 seconds.
Yeah, but where exactly? So I'm not saying I'm beyond that just because I said opted out. That's all I'm saying. My point is I would say it would go to the point with the facial recognition to where Jack walks in the store and they go, "This guy will spend the money." His stats say it right here.
Oh, so they just shake you
and
down.
they know
Yeah.
me. They know me too. So I'm not gonna go for I'm not gonna go for the super cheap stuff for like health reasons and stuff like that, right?
Damn.
Like I'm gonna buy the glass water bottle.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
just where I am in life.
Definitely.
That's
Likewise.
just how I live my life now. Okay, that's just what I do. All right. If I was in the '90s, glass bottle.
Oh, never.
Actually, that was just standard back then. My point is I would say I wouldn't doubt if it got to a point where the price would simply change because I'm Jack.
For sure.
I'm the dude. They got my stats. Jack's gonna pay an extra 75 cents for that.
For sure.
And if it was even beneath $4, he might not even buy it at all.
Yeah.
See, I can guarantee you, it's not only is it gonna go there, but literally anytime you're at a stoplight,
Oh yeah.
there's cameras looking at you.
Oh yeah.
They're in the stoplights.
So it goes even further,
It
right?
knows where you're going, like what are you doing? Oh, look, he's headed to the store. Oh, we about to charge his ass.
Yeah. Think about this though. So eventually we just go back to the cars, right? You're not even driving. The cars know your patterns. They have your biometric data. Even on TikTok,
Damn.
they have a clause in there, the fine print,
Yeah.
to where they track your biometric data to
believe
see where you're looking, what you get excited at, what ads like your pupils kind of like, oh, I like this, and
Yeah.
they track all that. It's in the fine print, so they have all that
fuck outta
information
here.
now.
Aren't they getting sued? Isn't Meta getting sued right now?
Yeah.
For-
Yes,
for
Meta's getting sued.
Creating
thing
this shit
is-
addicting.
Yeah, they
Making-
made it way too addicting, dude. Like, because I have a time limit. Like, and we all do it. You get bored, you bust it. You everyone does it. I don't care if you're on TikTok or if you're on whatever news channel you like, or if you're browsing for new fishing poles. I don't care what you're doing. You're shopping for lamps. Everyone does it. I don't care who you are. It's whatever vice it is. It's on the same thing.
Yeah.
But I'll notice this because even my chick, she has to delete Instagram and stuff off of her phone. If she wants to use it, she'll re-put it on. But I'll catch her and she'll be stuck. She'll be there. She's in the vortex. That's how badly it got her. And she doesn't use it every day. So when she does, it's like, it's hooked. And I got to go, hey,
Yo.
Gotta wiggle a toy at her. And I get it. I'm serious. I go, honey, it's got you. You gotta get the hell out of there.
Man.
We gotta go.
It's got us all.
And she'll literally go, I can't believe that. And I go, I know.
It's scary,
They'll
right?
get you. And if something ain't hitting, and you're swiping, because you ever watch? It's hard to judge yourself when you're swiping on these things, but just watch some people swipe. Oh, it is lightning speed. It is next level. Just
Really,
dude, it's ruthless.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's.
Yeah, go to an airport,
Oh,
or even
yeah.
at the gym.
Oh, yeah.
Or places like that to where
Everywhere.
people are just kind of loitering around.
it's gotten so much worse. It's gotten
is,
so much
man.
fucking worse,
and
and
that's
it's
how they
scary.
got us.
I'm telling you, and that's another thing too. Who's gonna pay? And that's kind of circling back to everybody wanting to be a content creator, which I don't blame them, because that's where most people live. They live on the phone,
Right.
so that's where the attention is. That's where people are living,
Right.
or I guess shopping too. They go, no one's spending money anywhere. Yeah, they are. You're spending all on Amazon. You go, hey Jeff, you need some more? They go, yeah, man, I need some more. Send that over. They're buying stuff there. It's just all the money and attention's just shifted. So I don't blame people for trying to get up on to do it. I don't blame them.
But damn.
Yeah, it's crazy because even Amazon does this. They have this thing to where it's social engineering again, right? So they tested, the buy now button. So how they kind of pioneered that,
Oh yeah,
right?
they want you to do that.
So they used to do this. They used to, and I saw this on a documentary, to where they used to have different colors of the buy now button to see which button does what, where, what demographic does the best, has all that
So
data.
everyone has a different fucking buy now button, right?
Yes.
Wasn't that a thing? Like
It was social
some
engineering.
people will be this color, some people will be that
Right.
color. It's crazy.
A/B testing on that. Yeah.
Yeah. So they're like, oh, let's see if women between this age and this age likes this color to buy now more.
Oh yeah.
I promise
And
you,
then-
that's a psychological
Yeah,
thing.
shouldn't
That's
that
a
shouldn't that
psyop.
be an
yeah.
offense? Kind of like they're
Well,
kind of
that's
like
why Meta's getting sued,
Yeah,
right?
like-
Because it's too addictive. They're social engineering. Think about it. They have everybody's biometric data. They know what you think. They know you better than you.
yeah.
Well,
That's fucking scary.
here's something else. We do this thing, me and my chick, where we'll lower the. You can go on your phone and you could lower the color scale, so you can kind of almost make it black and white if you want. You have your color
Right.
schemes. So when you do that, I have to change it here and there because sometimes you need to know the color.
Yeah, you
Something.
gotta
If you're
see,
buying
right,
something, it's like,
right.
hold on, I can't buy this in black and
Or
white.
fucking pink.
but it got me thinking because she's religious with it, and sometimes I'll leave mine on. But our TV at the house, we do it to that, and that's where I really notice stuff. Then it got me thinking. A lot of the times with like what we're doing here, like you guys aren't color grading your footage right now, right? No. Okay. Well, a lot of people, especially Hollywood, Netflix, you name it, they'll go in and they call it color grading.
Right.
So they'll film everything in a very like bland, almost like no one wants to see this footage because it's so bland. Then they'll go alter the colors and make them really
Vibrant.
really
Yep.
pop.
Right.
So I think, but that if you go and you do that on your phone for a while, and then you turn it on, you really see. You want to talk about colorful buttons?
Right.
It's all next level. It's like Candy Crush, and I'm just trying to find my email, dude. Like I'm like, oh my goodness! I go, I'm gonna call my grandmother today, right? Like
Yeah, excited.
that's all. She's not
Fucking do
alive,
regular
but if she
shit.
was, that's how happy I was. I was like, oh,
Right. Yeah. That's how they got us, man.
I don't know why I brought that up, but it's the colors are crazy. That's all I'm trying to say, and it's
Damn.
got me clicking all kinds of stuff.
So the shit is Candy Crush.
Thank you. Yes, that's what
Yeah.
I'm trying to say.
Like,
yeah.
yo, that's scary.
Yeah, just sending a text message is equivalent to playing a video game now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So what
that's
do
fucking
So what
scary.
do you think? Like how you said, what everybody wants to be a content creator. Do you think that is on purpose, like engineered in a way?
Yeah, I think it goes back to they'll do it for free thing. And it's not okay, so here's the best way I can say it. You know how like even you'll even see dentists, lawyers, they'll have TikTok pages or Instagram or YouTube channels.
Everyone. Yeah.
Electricians, plumbers, real estate agents, you name it, right? Think about it like this. It used to be an owner of the company would put out a commercial, and it's one guy that would pay for the commercial, go on TV, they'll do the ads, they'll do the yellow pages, etc. Now it's even the guy at the bottom, Jim. He doesn't even own the company. He has no stake in this company whatsoever. But he's going to go out there and film his commercial. He's going to be filming about 5 of them things a week.
Yeah.
and he's gonna be doing it for free. And that's going down to the plumber, even my dentist. I'm with the dentist, and he's in there, and the dental hygienist is a fan of my channel, and the dentist goes, "So what do you think? You think I should do a YouTube channel?" You
I've
think
been
that'd be-"
asked that so many times. I swear.
He goes, "You think I should?" He goes, "Is that good?" You go, "You think that's good business?" I go, well, it's paying for this $10,000 job. So yes, I think you should. My point was, he didn't really care so much about going in and making money off YouTube, but more so this dude Ishmael I know, he's got a channel called You Got KO'd. He'll love that I plugged him. His whole motive on YouTube is he owns his own health insurance business. So he doesn't care if he's getting 1,000 views or 10,000 views. He just cares about one person calling him.
That's it. That's all he needs.
That's it.
Yeah.
Wow.
But that's on another scale to where it's something that didn't used to have to be a thing. And I don't think everybody wants to be a content creator. I just think it's more like, well, if I'm not going to get any business and it's cost a lot of money to advertise, then I guess I'll make TikTok videos and like a pizza place by our old house. Lady started posting TikToks. Next thing you know, her pizza place has made the most money in the world, all because she's now a content creator.
Yeah.
But really, she's owned a pizza place for 30 years.
Right.
See, I would say it's a 4D chess move, but everybody's doing it, so it can't be that cool anymore.
It's a form of social credit.
That too. People look at you like when you're small, if you're getting like no views, like if that same pizza place, right, is only getting 50 views on a video and they got 100 followers, guy goes, that pizza tastes like ass, dude. Like, I ain't going there. All of a sudden, that same pizza place has got 50,000 followers. In this video, you just got 175,000 views and 1,000 comments. This guy goes, that pepperoni looked good.
Yeah.
Where's this at? Next thing you know, they're all lining up at this pizza place, and it turns out it's regular pizza.
Yeah.
Like
We
it's
found
ass,
that we literally found this out.
like it's ass pizza.
Like this thing went viral on this sandwich we found out about, and we go, well, it's got to be good. We get in there, we're sharing the sandwich, and I go, yo, like this is
Yeah.
like they're
That's
really
crazy.
lucky they went viral, dude. Like that's
Yeah.
all I'm saying. 'Cause
I thought
this
he was
is
gonna
like
say,
whatever.
"Oh, you know this tastes like ass."
It wasn't. I'm just saying it wasn't that. It wasn't that great. Or like you see, so there is another thing in the social media world. I don't know if you guys seen this, but you guys see those guys popping up like the clavicular dude
Right.
and like these young guys. It's
Yeah.
more
Yeah,
like young
I've been
people.
talking about 'em.
Aiden
Yeah.
Ross and I'm an old man talking about like these 20-year-olds, you know.
Right.
But my point is that's new Hollywood coming into the social media world.
Yeah.
But these platforms just put out their numbers, right? Because you'll probably know about him and be like, oh, he must be popular. He's everywhere. Well, it turns out these people have 1,000 different editors clipping,
Yep.
posting 11,000 clips across all of the internet just so you will know about them.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm like, who the fuck is really watching these dudes?
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is they must be good. They're all over the place. It's like hearing a song for the first time. You know, back in, call it 2007, you hear the same song because everyone's hearing the same song. This is the same thing now.
This has got to be popular.
It goes all of a sudden. It's like at first you go, God, I hate that song. Next thing you know, you're going, I kissed a girl and I like it. And I go, I like women. This is a good song. Next thing you know, you're about a Katy Perry concert. You know,
Classic programming.
I'm just saying that is something else too. There's an illusion to it. Where like, yeah, the pizza place guy can go viral, or like Johnny can go viral the one time, but there is that also the illusion of oh, I could be like that guy. It's like, no, you can't. That dude's signed to old school Hollywood,
Yeah.
and he's on CNN. You don't get on CNN because you went viral in a pizza shop and you don't know nobody.
There's something else
Yeah,
going on.
So that's something else that's kind of messed
For
up.
sure.
The sell of, oh, you could. I was living in a trailer park, dude, and now I'm doing a movie with Matthew McConaughey. Yeah, I highly doubt that is the real story. Is
Yeah.
all I'm trying to say.
Yeah, they what they do is there's twofold with that. So they do have clippers and
Like 1,000 of them.
like a ton.
No, literally.
Yeah.
They had to put out the information because it's a publicly traded
right
thing. Yeah.
So what they do is they go to WAP and they'll chop it up, which is the company to where you can have these clippers
Oh,
run
yeah.
it up and make a ton of pages, and you do the rev splits and all that. But also they have the independent ones to where we just found out that we have all these fan pages, and we don't have like people like we don't pay people to do that.
No.
but they just
But these-
chop all of our shit up and
But
make
these,
money on it.
But these people do pay.
Right,
So,
right.
so the 1,000 clippers I was telling you about for one guy, let's say the clavicular dude, everybody's heard of this guy for whatever reason. All right. He must be good. Well, guess what? Whoever's sponsoring this guy is paying 1,000 different people per, 75 cents or 25 cents per 1,000 views to post it wherever you can.
Right.
So this dude's paying out, I mean, we're talking astronomical numbers.
Yeah.
Not him, though. Whoever, it's like old Hollywood doing all the
Somebody, yeah,
marketing
exactly.
for a movie.
He just
or-
bought a club.
Yeah, so my point
How?
is, but he looks like the lie, should I say, is that anybody can do it. And not that you can do it. You can get to this level that we're at right now and have 100,000 followers or 50,000 followers and make $4,000 a month or $8,000 a month. That's possible. But I'm saying this whole like getting rich with the fame thing. That's almost kind of I would argue it's almost impossible. Or you got to
play ball.
You got to be in the Hollywood system.
Yeah,
I
you
would
gotta play
say
ball.
a healthy level of nepotism is probably involved.
And probably give up some cakes.
Yeah. Like there's something a lot deeper.
That.
Yeah.
It gets weird.
Yeah.
It gets
No,
weird.
it does.
Oh yeah,
It does.
It gets sick.
It gets weird on a smaller scale. Like, yeah, I don't want to go too.
That's the Diddy route.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
people,
Diddy Epstein route.
people are having sex around here. I'm just joking. Not in the studio. That's the room over there.
But that's what happens though. But no, I definitely agree that there is machines.
It's like it's a lie.
Yeah.
It's a lie. And I've even bought into this because I've done stand up. I've done I'm in Hollywood going to the Groundlings 10 years ago, like going, oh, okay, like this is all like I'm doing screenwriting and I'm meeting people and I'm like, I go, oh, okay, this is a whole, it's not that you can't do it. It's not that you can't do it, but there is a big like lie with it, especially with the short form stuff. The short
truth
form
is,
content, you could have, I don't care, you could have 500,000 followers on Instagram. And if you were even making enough to not have a job, I would be like, you did it. You did it. You make $4,000 a month doing that. That's almost like, I don't even believe it. I don't think like the short form stuff, I think it was there, but now that it's that bad to where everybody will do it for free and you can't really get famous anymore, which I would argue, I don't think you want to get famous.
No.
I don't want to be famous. I like the level I'm at. I want to get like a little bigger money wise because I'd like to not work one day.
Yeah.
But I would even argue getting famous, even if you did, you could still end up not making enough money. And
Yeah.
now you're famous.
Well, you see a lot of broke, celebrities now. A lot of broke actors who were, hot in the '90s or early 2000s,
Yeah.
and now they're kind of struggling, trying to figure it out.
yeah,
they're trying to do what we're doing.
Yeah,
Exactly. Again, going back to that, a lot of people like dentists or a doctor or even older celebrities.
my dentist is vlogging my
Yeah,
my
they'd be like,
root
"Yeah, you think this YouTube thing?" Same question.
I
They're
swear
like,
to God that happened.
"I'm thinking about doing some content. I see you doing your thing." I'm like, "This is crazy." They're turning everybody into content creators.
Yeah.
And it's but it's also that, and now too, what they'll do is on short form, at least on my end, I'll post my guy Vinny who runs my TikTok. He'll send me a screenshot and he just posted something that goes, for $33, we could give you 25,000 views. And I was like, dude, we don't want to pay you $33 to get you. Like, my point is it's getting to a point now where it's getting back to that kind of pay to play. It's on a small scale right now, but
Yeah,
I wouldn't
yeah.
argue if it goes even further than that.
Some people don't make sense to
Like,
me though.
I think it's going to go further than that.
Yeah.
Because Hollywood, you would have to know somebody. They'd have to pay for placements. They'd have to pay for advertising. They'd have to pay for all that. So now this is kind of the new thing.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't doubt it if that gets even more intense. Because
Yeah.
me and my girl have talked about it where it's like, should we pay to play? And I go, no, we're not paying to play.
Yeah.
I go, we're not doing it.
Yeah.
Or you could learn the ways of the force. Like AI. I always say that on
yeah.
on
Okay,
different
all right.
podcasts.
Yeah.
I'll say AI or I'll say the force, but I'm talking about AI.
Yeah,
Like
AI does everything.
you can
now.
train AI to do so much.
Yeah.
If you really know how to do it, this shit can fucking wash your car.
Yeah, it pretty much does everything now.
Yeah, we got our neighbor where we live's got a AI lawnmower
Oh shit.
just
no
outside
shit.
cutting the grass. Little guy too. It was so
wouldn't doubt it.
small. I was confused. I was like, she goes, "What the hell is that?" I go, I think it's an AI lawnmower.
Have you seen the AI slot machines that follow you around?
No, what?
Yeah.
They follow you.
Yeah.
They follow you
Yes.
around. Yeah, it's this new AI
Oh,
fucking
Vegas is going
robot slot
downhill, man.
machine, and it follows you.
Yeah.
What kind of
just-
shit is
I
that?
just
Welcome
saw
to
that.
the fucking Jetsons.
Yeah,
Like, I'll show you.
Yeah, you got to
No.
pull that up.
Yeah,
but
pull
yeah,
that up.
yeah, this thing, yeah, it follows you around. So I think that's pretty sick.
So it just literally, you're gonna gamble. You want to gamble, don't you? You want to gamble? Like
it's like a Roomba for gambling.
Fuck.
Well, the gambling thing's next level too with the all the sport. I mean, I don't want to beat that. I feel like it's been beaten, but all the sports stuff, the FanDuel and the
DraftKings.
yeah
and all that.
DraftKings. That's like not that I've never gambled or hustled a game of pool or like bet it all on black. Like yeah, but I don't need to do it every day on my couch. You know what I mean? Like that's like a bit next level.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll throw it on screen.
Oh come on, no, dude.
It follows you around.
Shit follows you
Yeah.
around.
It's crazy.
That's just kind of freaky, man.
How?
yeah, that's where it's going. So
but-
the betting is out of control.
Well, the
right
slot machines reminded me of how we were kind of saying the colors up on your phone just for apps, just
Oh,
your
yeah.
messages, your phone, like Instagram. It's all very Candy Crush.
now. Yeah.
Vegas, that is like the ultimate example
Mm-hmm.
of like, yo, this can like just walking in here. We were joking because we went downstairs in the middle of the night just to go get one thing. Right, we went down. We see the lights. Next thing you know, we're walking all the way through.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
just following the lights. Just
Yeah.
going.
That's
well, I
what
guess
Vegas
we'll keep
does.
going. Yeah.
No
so
fucking
beautiful.
windows.
I'm not kidding. That
No
literally
windows.
happened.
No path of any. It just looks like it's just you're
Yeah.
just walking into
So
nothingness.
so that's by design. So if you look at all the casino floors, the designs of the actual like carpet,
Oh, they got the best carpet. In
it
Vegas.
goes every which way, right?
That is true.
So you don't know where you're going. It's a maze.
What the fuck? You
Best
notice it's
carpets.
always these.
and
It's,
they're all-
it's not. It's never in a like a pattern. Like a
Yeah, straight
It's
pattern.
always like fucking
Designs.
crazy,
You don't know
like
where you're
confetti.
going.
and
You're
shit.
trying to confuse me.
Yeah, that's
so
why
I
I'm not-
stay down here and I'm gonna spend some money.
No windows, no clocks.
Yeah, their carpet game's crazy in
Yeah.
Vegas, dude.
Oh, that's insane.
Funkiest rugs I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
not kidding.
insane.
I want whoever does the carpets in Vegas. When I get to a certain level,
Yeah,
I
get those
gotta
guys.
call you, man.
like, I'm about
I
to
gotta
get
call
that
that
carpet.
guy.
It's
dude.
all by design. Everything's so intentional when it comes to Las Vegas.
It'll keep my ass staying home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
I go. Keep me here.
It's gonna spend that YouTube check
Yeah,
longer you're
keep,
here.
Keep me here.
Yeah, yeah, because
messed
every
up,
which
dude.
way you go, and like you said, you end up on the other side of the casino, and you're like, wait, what am I doing now?
That literally happened. We just kept
Spending money.
following the lights.
Yep.
Man, that's
That's-
yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
And then they pump in that fresh air.
Oh yeah.
They have the best filtration systems in the world.
Yeah.
To
Is
where
it fresh air?
it's it's the best air.
You know,
So
you can
it
get high
keeps-
off of air.
Well, that's what it does. It essentially not high in a sense like where it's like drugs,
Well, like
but
loopy.
yeah, it keeps you up.
So is
If
it
you-
kind of like airplane air? Kind of like
No, that's recycled
No,
air.
that's
Oh,
just
this
this
is
is fresh
recycled
air.
fart.
okay.
Yeah. This is fresh air. So if you look into the mechanics of like all the casinos, they like if you're staying out 1 a.m., 2 a.m.,
Yeah.
usually you start to like take a nosedive. But if you really look like at everybody's all pumped up.
Oh
and
yeah.
Fuck, that is true. I'm
The
never
air-
like tired in the casino.
You're not tired.
Well, you
Oh,
know
that's-
what's really crazy is I don't drink, and I'm sitting here and I used to smoke cigarettes, so I'm walking through the casino just going like, I'm having like flashbacks. I'm just going, how do you not smoke in here? Like when I walked in, I immediately was like, I need a cigarette now.
about
Your
it.
hand went up
Like,
like,
I swear, yeah.
like
and
what the fuck?
I was just sitting there like this at the thing. But what I'm saying is what I'm really amazed at is not at the people who are smoking and drinking, but the people who aren't. They're just in there right now. There's somebody sober in there right now,
Like
just at a slot
secondhanded.
machine. Yeah, they're just sober in there. I wouldn't say many of them, but they're in there. 'Cause I'm one of them. I'm walking through there. I'm doing it. Like we're just two sober individuals walking all through the casinos. And I played a game. I played blackjack today.
Sober though.
And
See,
we're up $10.
See, that could be again going back to the agents, back to the NPCs. I think they got NPCs in there too.
Yeah, I don't even gamble. And that's the next thing you know, I'm playing blackjack.
Yeah, you could see somebody else and
Just walking in.
yeah.
And that's one thing I just can't. I don't know. I'm just like allergic to gambling. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
That's one thing everybody could be gambling and I'm good.
I could walk away. Well, the thing about the gambling too is kind of the addiction with the gambling is the best way I heard it was from a former addict friend of mine, a gambling addict. And he goes, the high you get from winning is exactly the same when you lose it all and you don't have money for rent.
That's sick.
He goes, both of the feelings are actually the same.
That's
And only people who are hooked on it, which they are, there's no way gambling, FanDuel, there's no way all this stuff isn't popular for no reason. Okay, but the same feeling of winning all of it and going completely bust, it's still a rush.
So it's
one of them's just a negative rush.
So it's like, I won. Oh shit. I lost everything. At the same damn time now?
Well, that's why Michael Jordan, if you look at his past of how gambling just took over his life, because he was such an addict of just competition. Like if you look at his dad, the mafia got his dad. If you
think,
look at it,
you think so?
Makes
yeah,
sense.
for sure.
Really?
Yes. So he was such and I believe he's probably calmed down, but he was such a gambling addict. He'll there's stories of him to where he'll be like $10,000, I'll beat you up the stairs. Just simple shit like that.
Wow.
Yeah. And then people were just like, yo, it can be golf, basketball, it doesn't matter. He wants to beat you.
Yeah, he's like borderline psychotic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
it is. That's crazy.
And it got to the point to where it allegedly cost him his dad's life.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
We'll say alleged.
This is what we heard.
Yeah, this is what I heard.
We don't even know where we heard it from. But
Yeah.
we heard it. Okay.
But allegedly, that's what happened with Michael Jordan's dad, where he owed a lot of people, and he owed Vegas. That was the theory with Bruno Mars, because he's making a joke out of it right now. You heard that theory?
Oh, the Bruno Mars thing where he owes Vegas all the casinos all this
Yeah,
money.
he owes hundreds of millions of dollars because he has a gambling problem.
But this is what I'm saying, man.
I heard it was like a drug problem.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
It could be
I was
that
gonna
too.
say it's a little sniff problem.
Right,
too.
right, right.
Well, it could
Allegedly.
be that too. But either
No
way, right? So that's why he's doing like 1 million shows a night, and he's just he's not going anywhere else.
Oh, they got him.
They got him, right?
They got him.
They got him.
'Cause why? Yeah.
But I mean, if you go even on a smaller scale, though, I'm talking bring it all the way down. I would consider even me in the content world, I'm still relatively small. I treat it I look at it like so practical, because there is this weird thing where when you start getting all these views, that's just like a slot machine just going ding-ding-ding-ding-ding. It's kind of the same thing. But I look at it more of all right, if we eat, excuse my language, but if we eat shit all month, how much money are we going to make? But that is how I always look at it, because I have to look at this the most practical way, because you can get caught up in the, I guess, the gamblingfication of almost everything.
Yeah.
It's really to another level. The sports gambling stuff really kind of freaks me out.
Yeah.
And now I also know why people yell at the TV when the sports are on. I used to just think, somebody's nuts going, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Now I realize they just lost $500.
Right.
Yeah.
Now it makes sense to me. I never understood that. So we're just screaming, going, go, go. And I'm going, oh my God. Now I understand.
Yeah, now it's about to get to
He's got money on it.
It's going to get to another level, because with Polymarket and all these other predictive betting platforms.
And here's something else too, a little inside scoop. So one of those companies, kind of like that one, they wanted to pay me to do some advertising, and I'm not a big channel, all right? I'm not that big. But they were wanting to give us I think it was 12 or 15 grand, hon? One of these companies. It was around 15 grand, and I'm not even famous, guys. Most of you are I don't even know who you are. Exactly. So what
It's just some random guy on their screen talking.
but that had me thinking, and I go, I want to get 15 grand for one video for me to just talk about them? I'm not even famous.
Yeah, I'm sold.
I said no.
You said no?
Yeah, because it wasn't about that. I just don't think it's wise that a lot of people start go gambling. I can walk away from the casino and be fine. I could lose 3 games of blackjack and go, honey, we're getting the hell out of here. All right. I could win 3 games and go, we're getting the hell out of here. But a lot of people can't seem to do that. So,
Okay.
But my whole point of this is think about all the big wigs doing these commercials for these gambling companies. They're paying them a lot of money.
Shit, Drake
And just how
getting
you
paid
said, most
crazy.
people go 15 grand, I'd do it. Yeah, you would. But my point is it's think about how much money they're pouring in. Look, it's advertised everywhere is all I'm trying to say.
for sure.
They're putting all kinds of money behind this.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't mean to just put my drawers out on the shit.
No, man, we
because
need 15 grand around here.
I'm not a cheap man, but I'd probably take 15. I ain't gonna hold you. I'd probably take 15.
And I don't blame you. We thoroughly thought about it. We thought about our morals and going, oh, I go, I don't think our audience is really gonna care. It's like it wasn't about them though. It was more just like
I can guarantee
do
you the
we
wife
need
wasn't
it?
gonna let me turn nothing like that down.
Do we need it? But something else came our way, kind of similar that we were actually into. So it wasn't like I'm just more bringing it up to say, think about how much advertising is going on with that right now.
More
And
alignment.
then think about what I just told you, how much they were willing to pay me, and you don't even know who I am, yet alone the television or Post Malone. That's all I'm trying to say.
I mean,
No shade. Do your thing.
obviously somebody knows you because no one's giving 15 out to fucking Joe Schmo.
Oh no, they're
Or
giving.
someone's
It's a
doing
numbers thing.
They're
Yeah.
giving,
Yeah, it's a
they're
numbers
giving it
game.
out.
It's a
Don't
numbers
be,
game.
Don't be surprised if you guys get hit up by one of these companies. I'm not gonna say their name. I don't want to tarnish anybody.
Yeah.
But do not be shocked if you get hit up one day and there is a $10,000 email, legit one, in your inbox, and you're gonna go, wow. You're like, this company worked with Snoop Dogg,
Yeah.
and then they're hitting us up. That's all I'm trying to say.
Oh yeah, no, it's happened.
All I'm trying to say.
A few companies, I won't say, but yeah, I've turned actually a lot of money down. Actually,
Yeah, I mean, it's not that we're better than that. I'm not rich. None of that.
it just has to align.
I
for
just
me.
didn't
yeah.
feel right.
Yeah.
And I have a hard time lying. It's just I don't want to get caught up in a lie because then you got to keep up with that. You gotta
Yeah,
remember
yeah,
your
yeah.
lies, and it's like I can't keep up with all that.
But the thing is, though, being that you have a responsibility now to your community, I think that's the biggest thing because again, us as creators, we are the complete 180 from a celebrity, right?
Yeah, no, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You
They'll
know,
sell
so-
us down the river.
Yeah.
I.e. Snoop Dogg, people like
Yeah,
that.
they'll sell you down the river, right?
Yeah.
Oh, go gamble, go smoke, go
Yeah,
do
they
this,
don't
go
give a
drink,
fuck. They
go do
don't
all
give
the
a
shit,
fuck.
right?
That's why people hate celebrities now.
Yeah.
Because we see who they really are.
Exactly. So now we have a responsibility to our community to be like, hey guys, we really fuck with this. This is cool. This, yeah, they offer us a lot of money. I almost got I did get an offer from Kamala Harris. She tried to pay me off during election time.
No way.
Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. They
A bag too. A
bag.
serious bag.
A serious bag. Wow. She raised
Fancy bag.
raised what, $2-3 billion in 90 days?
Raised. Oh, that was from the Learning Center. By the
Yeah,
way, right?
exactly. It was a bunch of
We
fraud.
found that out.
But yeah, so like I got an email because I did a video on Kamala Harris. This was probably about 3 weeks before, and I was blasting her and blah blah blah. And I was like, "Word salad queen," all this other shit, right?
Yeah.
3 weeks later, I got an email. It's like, what is this? Oh, Kamala Harris campaign. We want your leading black voice and all. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Damn.
So then they were like, yeah, we want to pay X amount of dollars, and
Oh, that you get that.
it was a fat check.
You
So
get
I'm
that
like,
government money.
yeah, I was like, nah, I can't do it because like it's not aligned with me.
But you're also putting because then you're putting yourself.
aligned.
Yeah, you're putting that. You're putting yourself on the.
Exactly.
That could be held on you for a long time.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. And that's the thing. We don't want to get political to where it's like left, right, because we denounce the whole government is corrupt.
Yeah, I'm West Side, man. You know what I mean? Left side, right side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But again, I think that's where you have those crossroads. You're like, oh shit, you could make a lot of money, but then it's like at what cost?
No, I know.
It's priceless. Your community is everything.
Well, we also live in how we were saying like celebrities and stuff. That's kind of it's almost reverse celebrity now. It's like the more almost I don't want to say bland. I still think you could be special and have a personality and be a little different. But I would argue that the more relatable you are, or the more blander you are, the more basic, I guess you could say. I almost feel like that is kind of that is like the new entertainment
For
to
sure.
the
Yeah.
fullest. But a part of that comes with is a lot of deceit too, because there is like that, or the people who 'cause now everybody's not everyone, but a lot of people are political shows, and then you go, but the way they're talking is they're acting as if, because I know what kind of money they're making. I'm in the business, and I'm making this much. This guy's making this much, but the way he's talking right now, as if he works at TGI Fridays still.
Every
Yeah.
day.
And I
There
think-
he is.
And
Yes.
I think there is, and no
Yes.
shade, I don't care. I do not care. But this pandering to the almost pretending to still be in a
Right.
position, not that it really matters. I
That's
just
just
find it
funny.
kind of crazy because I'll be like, oh, damn.
Yeah.
I was like, I know you're getting rich.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, I know you're getting loaded.
Doing this shit, we know. We're
Yeah.
like, we're
And-
like, wait, hold on.
and
I know how much you're making.
Well,
Yeah.
here's the crazy part, right? I've always been transparent on my channel from when I was still bartending, making 50, 60 grand a year, and I had 2 roommates. I was transparent. I was transparent when I started making over 100 grand a year. It's transparent. Some people get a little butthurt, but I'm not going to sit here talking about the economy and then also pretending as if I'm still in a place where I have 2 roommates because I have to. But my point is there are a lot of people still, they're pandering in that box, but it's on a
sure.
mass scale.
Yeah.
It's on a big scale, and not that I really care. I just want to throw that out there. It's just
No.
something I know. Little
Yeah.
inside
Posers.
baseball.
Yeah, no, it gets tricky because then you're
I don't know why I brought that up.
No, that's true. We've seen
It
it.
drives me nuts, though.
Yeah, and I've seen certain people. I'm like, there's no way you're in this tax bracket.
No.
Knowing the inner workings of how this shit really works.
No. And I brought that up because of the political stuff too. Is kind of where I was getting at. And people I go, dude, you're getting rich right now.
Yeah.
But you're selling what you're doing right
Selling
now.
the blue collar.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
reason why you're even having your success is because not even the success part. I'm making it sound petty. I'm not trying to. I just think it's part of the lying thing. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, they're pandering.
And yeah, I don't want people to dance around, flash me how much money you make. And like, yeah, of course, I don't want to see that either. But there is a weird lying level to it, to the point where I would even argue a lot of like political shows, like even on a smaller scale. I go, man. I was like, people will say anything.
Yeah.
They'll go with the narrative. And I can't really knock them. You got to get paid. But I just wanted to bring that
Hey,
up. 'cause
classic saying I say is they just hustling.
They just
Yeah,
hustling.
they
that's
just-
what,
right.
that's what we
Hustling.
say.
I'm not.
They're just hustling.
I'm not
They're
mad
hustling.
about it.
No, I'm definitely not down.
Not mad.
I definitely share the same sentiments as you.
I'm not
I think
mad.
I think they're posers, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
They hustling. They hustling.
Yeah.
It always just drives me nuts.
Me
because,
too.
You know, sometimes they have a huge audience, and I go, man,
Yeah.
you're
pandering.
really just
Getting your grift on.
you really play it like you're just one of the boys still, like
Yeah.
you're just one of the guys trying to
Like
get
you
out.
know you're about to get out of your Honda right now and get into your real car.
Yeah. G-Wagon.
Well, I would even argue that it's kind of because I'm someone who I still drive a 2007 Mercury Grand Marquis, and I have a cool old Cadillac too, but that cost me 10 grand on a bartender's salary. So it's not like anybody could get. Most people could afford a $10,000 used car.
For sure.
It's not like it's just, to me, it's the coolest car ever.
Right.
Right? That's what I wanted.
See, that's funny because I'm like that with the fucking that old Chrysler.
The 300.
Prowler.
The Prowler.
Yeah.
the
yeah, I
Prowler's
know what
sick.
you're talking-
I'm like that
I
with the
remember
Prowler.
the Prowler. Yeah.
But I'm not getting a cool new car to pander. I just don't want to. I'm just cheap. like I'm not
Short
cheap
and
when we
sweet.
go to dinner. I'll go ball out. I'll
Oh, yeah.
spend all my money on dinner.
Oh yeah.
I'll go ball out on dinner. 1,000%.
Yeah, I like
I'm
a
gonna
nice.
eat
I like a
good.
nice dinner. A nice
But
dinner.
I am cheap to where it's like, my girl's got the newer car, modest payment, $300 a month, no big deal. We don't need 2 of those. You're good, honey. You do that. If I ever need it and I want the nicer car, I will take yours. But other than that, I'm good with these ones over here. I don't. But that's not for me to pander and go, hey, I'm just like you guys.
Yeah.
That's just because it's like, to me, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like when I'm really rich, I'll get a Porsche.
But you're
And if I never get really rich, I'll never get a Porsche.
And you're
You know what
okay
I'm
with
saying?
it.
And I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
I don't need it. I'd rather go eat wherever we're eating tonight. We're going somewhere nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather,
Shout out to Porsche, but
Yeah,
Porsches,
yeah,
are,
right.
Porsches will kill you.
Oh
Sponsored
yeah, I had
by
a
German
Porsche.
engineer.
Yeah, he had one.
I had one. I had the electric one.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
they'll
the
fucking
fucking
kill you.
Taycan.
They'll get you.
Loved it.
Yeah.
Got rid of it though.
Yeah. You
Paying
got-
like almost $2,000 a month.
Yeah.
You can't
I
be
loved
having
it
that.
though. Oh, I was smashing from here to LA. I was smashing out.
Yeah.
Yeah, my homie Red's got one of those. He actually lives in Cali.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah.
started
Fire.
getting that YouTube money. He goes, I'm getting that Porsche. That was a dope car.
Yeah, I think that's damn. I used to be like that because I had an i8 and it was like tricked out and all that stuff.
Oh man, you
and-
guys had all the bells and whistles.
Yeah.
I don't
Over it,
have
though.
it in
I'm over
me.
that now. Yeah, I'm over it. We
I
did
don't
it
have
already.
it in me. I've never had it. I always went, man, I wish I could just go do that right now.
I remember that i8 though. That i8 was fire.
It was
No, the
nice.
i8
that was
sick.
fire.
And it was like fluorescent, had different colors, it changed colors as you drove it. and
That shit
like-
was dumb.
Yeah, no,
It was-
that
it
was
was
that was
fine.
Yeah,
way
my whole
out there.
point was though is I'm not doing that to pander. That's because I'm cheap.
Yeah.
That's all I was trying to say.
There's nothing
Like-
wrong with being cheap.
Yeah.
I think like certain things you can spend on, like a nice dinner
Yeah.
or quality of life, or you go to DR or something on all expenses.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
cool.
Vacations. I'm
Vacation.
spending.
I just
nice
think,
shit.
I
Clean.
think people make the mistake of once you make more, you have to spend more.
There you go.
That's the thing. You know?
Guilty. We've
Yeah.
all done it.
Yep.
Right.
I've
Yeah.
learned this the hard way too, but just on a small scale. You know, it was like a smaller scale. It was like, oh, I'm making $6,000 a month. You know what I mean? Like,
What were you spending on that you would say you know was just it
well,
was too
okay,
much?
let's say you're making $6,000 a month. If you start and you get your bills up to, let's say, with living and everything, quality of life, you're spending $3,500 a month, and you're used to making $6,000 a month. All of a sudden, you start making $4,000 a month. You have pretty slim margins there.
Yeah.
A couple hiccups, you're done.
Yeah.
And that's most people. I was that person. I'm most people. So, I learned at that level of like, all right, let's keep this chill here. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, I don't want to do that again because that was not cool.
See, the cold shit is I've always been somebody that literally it didn't matter how much I was fucking making. I'm gonna spend it all.
You've been in graphic tees since I've known you.
Oh, I've spent
which
some money on
my whole
vintage
life.
tees, dude.
Facts. I mean,
This motherfucker.
I spend on experience. I don't really spend on like the flashy shit. Like I spend on things that, oh shit, I want that new system or I want that, you know what I'm saying? It's not like I don't need the new.
You spent on electronics though.
Yeah.
I do.
Electronics are fun though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not saying
Those are toys.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
not.
that's-
Oh, dude, I've got I love cameras. I've got two $5,000 cameras. I didn't need those, but that's something I like. That's something I'm gonna
Right.
get. I can write it off. Also, like I didn't need it, but I got it. It's like, oh, I could get that. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Because when I was younger, I always wanted the dope camera, but I could only afford the $1,200 one.
Right. That's old. That's old.
Yeah, so it's not like I'm cheap. I'm just saying when it comes to the subscription lifestyle,
Yeah.
I'm still realize like I don't have to play ball.
Yeah.
Because like car insurance, since I got old cars, I got liability. Cost us what, $50 a month to insure 2 cars? $50 a month.
Oh, for the old ones. Yeah.
No, for 2 cars.
Oh, for two.
For two.
Damn.
It was
crazy.
okay. It was $715 for a
shit.
6-month policy. That's both cars combined.
Damn.
Damn.
But you can only do that if you have older cars that if they get totaled, you just go, well, we're going to go buy another
Right.
$7,000 car.
Yeah.
So I need to ball
Like you
out
have to
on
be able
old
to,
cars.
but that comes with a level of you have to be able to afford that too. So like if one of them got totaled and we're out of luck, I go, well, I have 10 grand. I could go just drop and not worry about it. I would, that's also a privilege you could be in. So you still have to be a little crafty with that.
Yeah.
Damn.
But
That's
you can't have no $50 liability when you're driving a really nice car. You kind of want that full coverage because if that goes out, you're gonna want that check.
See, that's another thing that's a scam too, insurance. So like, what if you don't get in a car accident the entire year? Do I get money back?
No, never.
No, you don't get shit.
Why would they do that?
Exactly.
Do you want to make less money?
Right.
No,
That
no.
part.
I've always thought about that. I'm like, damn. So if I'm a good driver, I don't get rewarded for that.
It's genius.
Yeah, it is actually.
No, it's great business. It's great.
It's a great
It's
business.
great business.
It is.
Actually,
Shit, we ought to open up a
Ac-
fucking.
You can look
insurance.
this up. Insurance is the number one moneymaker in America. Insurance.
Damn.
Especially
Number-
here in Nevada.
In all of America.
Yeah.
Number one money. If all you cared about was money, insurance.
Ain't that a bitch?
It's a scam.
Well, information, but insurance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everybody just get into insurance. If
Just get into insurance, but you have to be good at it too. That's like everybody going, I'm going to be a YouTuber and be number one. It's like, you got to get good at it too.
that's
Yeah,
like
Yeah, same thing.
That's like, do you remember Mav, do you remember not the first investor, but Tim?
Tim,
the
your
Are you talking about your investor from
Yeah.
back in the day?
Yeah, the homie Tim.
Yeah,
Yo, tell me why Tim is balling. Shout out to Tim. I'm putting out your business, bruh.
Yeah, Tim, you done, boy.
Tim is balling out of control right
he does
now.
insurance.
Yep. He does
Oh, yeah.
insurance.
He doesn't
There you
show.
go.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Balling out of control.
eating
His
crazy.
pockets are insured, man.
He's got fucking buildings and employees.
Oh, yeah.
Man, that
Tim-
insurance game, man. I'm telling you.
Tim is insane. Tim is out of here.
Oh yeah, he does have that building in Woodland Hills.
Yeah, it was around the
Yeah,
corner
yeah,
from the
yeah, yeah.
house. I was like,
Damn.
yo, does that say, and it said his last name.
What kind of insurance does he do?
All.
All
He
of it.
does life insurance. He does
Health insurance is a
Health
big
insurance.
one. Health insurance is big money, dude.
Yeah.
That's like our one homie. We actually have a client we work with. Big, stupid money.
Yeah, it's crazy.
All the healthcare, but he's like top dog in his. He's gonna outwork the next guy, right? Like there's different levels to it, but he's like
But he's one that's getting it.
he was stupid money.
See?
Like for what it is, for working at your house, or he would go in the office and stuff, but like, for giving people policies,
Damn.
Yeah.
just to
Like insuring
Make
other
a-
people.
yeah, just to make a criminal, dude. You're having a $400,000 a year, and
Like-
that's like
I'm gonna insure you and make sure you don't lose whatever the fuck you want to insure, but you're gonna pay me.
well, those kickbacks are crazy.
Fuck me.
They're like you sell a policy, man. You all of a sudden you get an $8,000 kickback.
I'm in the
you
wrong
sold
business.
one person a policy. I mean, like I said, though, you got to be good at this. And health insurance getting so crazy because I haven't had health care insurance for 10 years. So it wasn't until this past year when I would tell people I don't have health insurance. Only in this last year have I heard me neither. All the way up until this past year, every single person was like, "You're nuts, dude. You're insane."
Yeah.
And I go, I guess, but in this last year, people get it.
They
now.
get it now.
Well,
Yeah.
back then, I used to have like a health condition, so they would tax me. I was paying $700 a month in 2014, dude.
Damn.
Ouch.
Working at a TGI Fridays. Point is no one was paying those $700 a month in
No, that's
2015.
your whole damn
That was
check.
not normal. Now it's normal. Now it's normal for somebody to get quoted, make it 40 grand a year, get quoted for $550 a month. That's
Yeah.
normal now.
Well, even the average car payment, going back to cars, the average
Yeah.
car payment in America is over $800.
Yeah, you count
It's
me
out
out.
of control.
I could have a part-time employee, versus getting a nice car. That's how I look at it.
Oh, you can have like 3
That's
or
how I
4
look
of them in the Philippines.
Yeah, well, if I wanted, I want to keep it in
Yeah.
America. But
Facts.
if I wanted to go dirty, I could. I could give me a couple. Hell, I could get a couple of. I could outpay Nike with those 6-year-olds. I mean,
Man,
we really want to go deep. I mean, I flick a quarter at a guy. You know what I mean? He goes, "Oh my God, thank you, sir."
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
movie was that? The dude flicked
Oh, Euro Trip.
Euro Trip?
Yeah.
And
That was a
slapped the other
great
dude?
he's like, I'm
That was a
rich.
great movie.
Slapped
Yeah,
him.
he quits. He slaps his boss. It was like, yeah, that was hilarious.
dude, that's a classic.
Fucking comedy.
And then again, going back to cars, which is really weird out here too. I don't know if you've seen it, but they have these ghost cars. Have you seen that?
What?
Yeah. So they have this thing in Vegas where it's going crazy viral. They don't have license plates, and people, yeah. So people are just driving around.
Oh, that's some Cali stuff, man.
Yeah, but
Facts.
it's running
So it's everywhere,
rampant.
yeah.
It's running rampant. And they're saying is that because of insurance is so high, registration is so high,
They're just thugging it out,
they're thugging it out. But
risking it.
I think it goes back to the NPCs too. I think some of these people aren't real.
Oh, you know what though? I will say. So back to the Cadillac. I bought this Cadillac like 6 years ago. Some guy in Kentucky. So I had to drive back to Florida from Kentucky, and I was just like, "Screw it." I was like, "Whatever, stuff it. We're driving it. No license plate." I insured it, but no license plate. I drove that thing all the way from Kentucky to Florida.
Nothing.
No problem. People were like this.
Renegade.
Yeah, like cop passing by me like this. Nice car, Junior. I got no tag on the back. I got my homie Jamel with me. letting him drive. Now I got a black guy driving through the South, no license plate.
shit.
And you're just like this.
Sundown town.
What?
We had, it was. I'm joking. He really did. This was true
No,
story.
but you
He
didn't
was
get
really
pulled
with me.
over?
No, nothing.
Shit.
We had one
Holy
person,
shit.
one good Samaritan, self-policing person, give us some crap when we were driving down the road, window down. You don't have a license plate, and I go, thank you. Like I'll get one.
That's crazy.
I don't live in this state, wherever state we're in right now.
Right.
I don't live here, so I'll get it. Go to the DMV when I can.
I've had people like, oh, your tail light's out. Never, you don't have a license plate.
Yeah, but my point about that is it's like most people, I
don't.
would say, don't even care.
Right. They don't.
Yeah, and even cops, I would even say most of them are just like, I pulled this guy over for no plate. Kind of, it's at the point where I almost don't even blame him, to be honest. I'm over here going, I don't have no health care. This guy's like, I don't even got a license plate, dude. This guy's talking about Blue Cross over here.
Yeah.
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 No,
Damn.
it's crazy because I've seen so many since I moved out here, and it's like a regular thing. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And
Yeah. Is it trafficking, you think? Or is
It could be that too.
Is it like some
it can get dark.
Yeah, it can get spooky.
Yeah, because this is a hub to where people don't want to be tracked and whatnot. So I don't know.
I mean, it is at that level. I mean, ever see those videos in like China or Japan, somewhere over there, somewhere in Asia, somewhere. People, you see people here with the mask on, you go, oh, they're still in the COVID, whatever. But over there, it's literally for the facial recognition.
That too, yeah.
So I would just argue it's about the money. With the no license plate.
Yeah.
I would just say it's about the money.
Right,
People
right,
are just
right.
like, well, whatever.
Yeah, because it's out of control.
Because
Like,
some
No,
people
yeah,
get to the
it's-
brink, dude. Like
Yeah.
you could get pushed to a point in life where you're just like, I'm not paying it.
yeah,
Like I've been there. I'm like, I'm not paying
Dude,
anything anymore.
registration is so crazy right now.
Out of control.
Like California has been out of control, but everywhere else is starting to get crazy now.
Yeah, you can only push people so far, including to the financial limit to where you go, I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it.
Have
Yeah.
you seen that China is making see-through chicken?
See-through chicken.
Oh yeah, we gotta talk about that.
Translucent chicken?
What?
Speaking of China, yeah,
That's a hell of a segue.
China's always on some crazy shit. So they have the artificial sun. Now they have translucent chicken, fried chicken,
Why the
and you can still eat it.
Why?
This motherfucker's eating it.
So this scientist he takes fried chicken, right? He takes it
What's
and
with
he
these people?
dumps it in some kind of chemical, and then it's translucent. You can see through it, and he's eating it.
Fuck would you want to eat that?
Why? I don't know.
Maybe it's like a diet you could sell it like see-through chicken, less calories. I don't know.
It looks like a diamond, right?
Yeah.
It looks like see through, but
I think it would be just like a gimmick. You could do it. I mean, you could tell people like, "Hey, this food's poison," and they're still gonna be like, "Well, it tastes great." Like I'm still gonna eat it. But it's true though. Like,
Yeah.
I know soda's bad for me, but once in a while I'll crack one open. And I'll dance with the devil a little bit.
See-through chicken is fucking a flex?
I'm not saying I'm gonna eat the see-through chicken. I'm just saying there was a point in my life where I probably would have ate the see-through chicken.
I mean, at this point, we might as. I mean, y'all are eating bullshit anyway. If you think about all the shit, the Taco Bell meat is what, like 30% actual
beef.
meat?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
I
rest
can't
of it,
believe I
yeah.
used to eat. Dude, I remember there was a point in time though where Taco Bell was so good, dude.
I know, yeah,
It was
back in the
so
I
day.
ain't gonna lie, those fucking bean
Oh my
burritos.
God.
Remember how those bean burritos
And
were
little
with the fucking
churro
hot
things.
sauce?
Yeah.
Remember that hot sauce, that mild sauce?
Yeah.
Dude, a chalupa?
Didn't it have like certain like little phrases on there on the hot sauce?
Yeah, man. It would
Yeah,
tell you.
yeah. I remember that.
It'd tell you I love
Del-
you.
no,
I
I'm
care
talking
about
about
you.
Del
I'll be there for you in your darkest hour. Taco Bell. And I'd be like, you're so good to me.
Mexican pizzas.
Oh,
But I always
Used to hit.
equate like fast food though, like kind of they do something though, because I swear I know everybody's done this, and I don't care what anyone says. But you could literally just get out of McDonald's, you get done with that cheeseburger, man. You even on the way home. Next thing you know, you're heading back to get another.
oh yeah, I've been there.
You know what I mean?
Especially McMuffins.
Yeah, like
Fucking McMuffins.
like that's how addicting it was. Because I did that a lot with Taco Bell and McDonald's.
They
was
all
like,
they all put crack in it. I'm telling you.
dude, something's up with that.
It's crack.
Yeah.
You almost black out. You're back in the drive-through.
Facts.
Yeah.
Like you were just here. The lady at the window goes, "You were just here." I go, "I know. I know another."
I've gotten that back again, huh?
Yeah.
Like I've gotten that.
Yeah.
You know what
always
else
come
was
back.
really good back in the day too? The Jack, and that's the thing. Like we denounce like fast food to
All
the
that
10th
shit.
power now. But you know, high school days and whatnot, the Jack in the Box tacos.
Oh,
Mine was the curly fries.
What the fuck was in those
Yeah.
tacos?
I don't know.
I don't know.
something
Them
was
shits
in them.
good.
Yeah.
And it tasted good.
That was not real meat though.
It's
If you think
not.
about that
No,
shit,
it's like
that shit was all
soy.
clunked together. It's
Yeah,
like
that-
spam.
Yeah, you know those little diced onions, McDonald's,
Mhm.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
the burgers.
Yep.
I swear to God, that's like a scientist made that little onion and goes. He goes, now that, my friends, tastes like an onion.
See?
Yeah.
Like no, but that's you know what I'm saying though.
Yeah,
It's
They
so
were like
sharp,
perfectly
dude.
Yeah.
little.
It's
Yeah.
the flavor.
Wait, hold on.
profile.
Yeah, how were they?
They were perfectly
Something's
cut.
up with
Wait,
that.
like they
that.
were all the same size.
all the same size, like
What
little,
the
like little fucking
Well,
cubes.
I'll tell you what. I know the taste of that onion from anywhere.
That
dude.
is true.
I promise you that.
Wait,
no other
hold
onion
up.
tastes like
That,
McDonald's.
it's like
onions.
I guess banana Laffy Taffy ain't the same thing, but you get my point. It's like so enhanced. That
Hold
you're
on.
like, wow.
Another theory. Hold on. So McDonald's, why did their Sprite hit so different?
Their Coke
shit
too.
it was so good.
spicy,
They're
right?
so
Oh, that
good.
shit was spicy. That shit had a
Something's up.
punch.
I could be totally wrong here. Could be totally just making this up. But I heard at one point Coca-Cola was in trouble or McDonald's was in trouble. One of the ones was in trouble and they made a deal with each other and they go, look, we're going to save you. But you got to, or McDonald's was like, look, we'll help you out, but we get your original flavor. Only us.
Oh,
I think I could be totally crazy.
Damn, that's a crazy
I
theory.
could be totally crazy.
That's a good theory.
Way
Because why
out
does
of
it
line.
taste? Why does it taste so much better?
I
It
don't know.
does.
I've always thought that because I went to other places, you know, in middle school, high school.
No, this
And I'm
is
like,
real.
yo, this particular Sprite hits so different.
Yeah,
Same with the Coca-Cola.
And the Coca-Cola.
Same
I'm
with
like,
the
yo,
Coca-Cola.
something's up with this.
dope dealer.
It was something, right?
No,
Dope
they-
dealer version.
No,
for sure.
you said dope dealer version.
For sure.
But no, it's the mixture of like somebody was like, you know what, put more sugar in it or put more
Yes, it's something else in that shit.
I don't know if it was the sugar. They had a kick to it to where it was refreshing. It was way more than just like the regular store bought one.
I fucking remember
But maybe
that.
Remember
what,
that?
MSG or some
Damn.
shit. I don't know. Like you know,
I don't
MSG is a
know.
flavor enhancer.
It was
so
something, but it's like the same thing with McDonald's is like nefarious. So, you know, the ice cream machine, it's always broke, right?
Always.
Okay, so you guys know the story about that, right?
no,
Nah.
break it down.
Okay, so you know they conspired to do that.
I believe it.
Wait, what?
So get this. So they had a company that was a third party that was a manufacturer, right? And they, you know, came in and, you know, put the machines in there. So they had a monopoly on it, right? So what they did was their company that actually made the software was making it malfunction. So they make more money on repairing it than actually serving the ice cream.
Diabolical.
And they did that everywhere. Then they
Makes
had a
all the sense in the world.
website
They hustling.
to where it shows all the McDonald's across America to where all the machines were broke. Right across the board.
Get the fuck out.
Damn.
Yeah. So it was a software malfunction, and they're like, hey, we got to come fix it. And they'll just charge them. So they were charging McDonald's crazy loot to come
Crazy
fix
hustle.
it.
I thought that was to get you because it was so addicting. They get you to, they go, well, they're here. They're going to order something anyways, but they're going to go to the next one up the street.
No, it's
And
more
then they're going
nefarious
to be
than
there
that.
already and they're going to
Yeah.
order something else.
Right.
So McDonald's was getting got.
Yeah, they were getting got.
Well, I'm not mad
Oh,
at
at
that.
least someone got them.
Yeah. Shit. They've been getting us 100 fucking plus years. Fuck 'em.
Facts.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. So they had that whole racket.
You know what I do miss though? I tell this to my girl all the time. I go, man, I wish I didn't know that all this food was fake. I wish I still was
I
just
know.
oblivious to it. 'Cause sometimes we'll pass by it, or it's like the only thing there, you know? And you go, I just know too much. Or I think I know too much, but I definitely know it's not real food.
Yeah, yeah.
This much I
know.
promise you. But sometimes I go, man, I wish I didn't know. I mean, I'm glad I do. I'd rather know than not
Yeah,
know.
of course.
But there was a beautiful, nice time to just be so unaware. you
Yeah.
know?
Ignorance. Ignorance
The
is
90s,
bliss.
man. The
Yeah,
90s.
Just worried about the top 10, you know?
Yeah.
MTV and
TRL.
who's
and-
driving to Taco Bell tonight, you know?
Yeah, like you had, you know, we were big on, you know, Snick. Remember Snick?
Oh yeah.
Roundhouse and Are You Afraid of the Dark? And
Best programming ever.
the best times.
Damn it.
Well, that's the thing too with the streaming content, TikTok, YouTube. We're all in like this weird, different parallel universe. You know, everybody used to know the same channels and the same radio. It was the same top 10 hits. Everybody's kind of unified on that, right? At least we could still hopefully make the Taco Bell joke, and most people watching this will be like, "Yeah, Chalupa Supreme," you know. Like, but when you start getting down to how it is now, it's like we're all sitting in the same room, and like you could name a YouTuber, or you could name a musician, and I go, I don't know who any of those people are, but we're in the same room, you know, like we're here,
Right.
and I could say the same thing, and you'd be like, I've never heard of any of those people.
Yeah.
Because that's how much it is. And I think that is something weird with that, where it's like this weird separation. It's kind of strange.
Yeah, they overload you with so much information, so much content. It's called future shock.
And I think, and it's gotten to the point too where you'll go to tell somebody something and you're like, you probably never heard of him. It's this guy on, it's almost like you don't even want to share it with someone, because then you're going to have to go, well, it's this dude on TikTok or it's this dude on YouTube. And
Right. 4 and 3 years ago.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Really got to explain.
Does that
it.
make sense though?
Yeah,
It's,
100%.
I don't know why I'm bringing that up, but I do feel like it is almost it's kind of an odd thing that
It's very decentralized.
yeah, I think that's weird. It's weird.
It's like living. Everybody occupies the same space, but you ever see? I forgot what show that was, but people were in the same spots, but there was like different dimensions.
That's what it is.
That's
right
kind
now.
of what we're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, social media is not social at all. It's making people anti-social.
Exactly.
Right? And it's going from how, you know, social media, I feel like social media is dead now.
Yeah.
It's going to interest-based media, which is little pockets of interest to where,
Where-
hey, I know what's going on in this world, and that's it.
Yeah, where's the information?
Yeah.
I
that's
want
it.
it now.
Yep.
Who's
Oh,
going to
there's-
give it to me?
There's no information? Next.
Yeah.
I think it also, I heard this, I don't want to claim the coin this phrase, I heard it. It's making friendships lazy.
What do you mean?
Like
Yeah.
like friendships are becoming lazy now because of the fact that I equate it to like when you're done scrolling or consuming your content, which seems to just get a hold of you in there, you feel like you have a bunch of false interactions. I don't know if this makes sense, but
So
if you
you're
were
like you're exhausted from the day.
it's almost like you had. It's
Yeah.
almost like you just hung out with 12 different people today because you consumed 12 different pieces of content.
Got you.
So it's like whether you think that or not, it's like you did.
Right.
It's a one-sided conversation. Maybe you could leave a comment that they'll never read, but like
Right.
you know, it still feels like an interaction because they're not famous people. It's someone just like me.
Right. Yeah.
This guy likes fishing too, dude.
That's
Like-
that's a definite. Like if you've ever watched like Corey Kenshin or Markiplier or anybody like that on YouTube, like they like when they do like Let's Plays, they'll literally play the game, or like Dashi. Like these are the people that I watch.
Yeah.
But
No idea who any of these guys are. Keep going.
exactly.
There you go.
But I'm saying, like, you'll sit there and you'll be watching, like, Dashi, for instance, or Corey Kenshin, and you interact, and the way that they interact with you, it's like having somebody in the room.
Yeah,
It's like
Corey
you're hanging
Kenshin,
out.
he'll sneeze, and then you'll say,
Bless
God
you.
bless you, and he'll be like, thank you.
Yep. And I
Crazy.
do it, I do
Yeah,
it
he'll
every
say thank
single
you.
time. Every single time. I'll see him sneeze, and it'll like it's because it's like he's sitting in the room. He'll
Right.
be like, "Pah," like he'll sneeze or whatever, and I'm like, oh, bless you, and he'll be like, thank you. And I'm
He
like,
says
oh,
thank you.
shit.
Well, no, I get it. 'Cause
That's how tuned
Yeah,
he
I
is.
treat.
No,
Oh, I
it's
treat
wild.
I treat when I do my stuff like I'm like someone's there. I go right, you know, I like
no, but
take
that,
a hit, dude. You know, or like yeah.
no, but that's what it is. Like that, I could see. I'm just to build on your point. Like that's what you get when you're actually watching, because you were hanging out with him.
Yeah.
It's interactive.
Yeah, it's like you're hanging out with the boys. That's why I meant this. What I was saying,
Yeah.
it makes friendships lazy. I didn't coin this, nor did I come up with this. But when I heard it, I said I feel like it kind of does a little bit.
No, it actually makes
Like,
a lot of sense.
It does. It does. Like even me and my chick, we'll be hanging out. We'll be hanging out. All of a sudden, we're both just on our phone.
Yeah.
Right? But
Right?
that happens,
Yeah, yeah.
But that happens with
happens.
friends too.
Yep.
Like I can't even for I was hanging out with a homie recently. Man, I'm talking a minute and a half. How you doing, man? Next thing you know, he's Instagram.
Got
I go,
us.
so what do you want? I go, so what do you want to do? He goes, look at this.
Yep.
I go, okay. But my
that a
point
bitch.
is it's.
They got us.
I'm not saying it's his fault. I'm not saying I've never done that to anybody, or I've never been at the dinner party and I'm surfing eBay for vintage lamps. Guilty. I've done it, and I put myself in check for that. It was a bit much. It really did happen. I had to say to myself, I got all my friends and family here, and I'm literally looking vintage lamps. My search said that.
That's what's,
Vintage space age atomic lamps.
that's what's happening. That's why another reason they're actually editing down these episodes on like, you know, old school shows on Netflix and everything else, because they're editing them down because people's attention spans. Because you'll be watching a movie or a show, all of a sudden, yep. While you're watching something,
Yeah.
guilty.
I know somebody like
And I
that.
don't watch a lot of TV as it is. I don't watch watch any streaming services. But if I am watching something on YouTube, you know, it could be if I'm not really locked in, boom, I'm on this.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm back to
It
this.
seems like people, when they watch podcasts, though, I mean, I guess, yeah, you can still swipe around as you're watching.
You just
it.
listen.
Yeah, you just, yeah.
Yeah,
that's
you
true.
listen.
That is true.
Exactly. But
Yeah.
that's how it is. That now it's just like, hey, look at this. And you're like, wait, answer my first question. So that's how it is. They
Hey.
kind of got us in like a segue, like kind of like parallel dimension.
It's-
It's locked in.
I think it's going full. I think it's gonna go full circle though, because me and my chick will find out where it's like we do put the phones away. Now we go to the terrestrial television, and it's like, okay, this is an event now because it's been around so long that now we could get locked into a good series or a good movie. They still exist, or we'll watch an old movie, whatever. But it's almost like that's now. Because the TV, they used to say this about the TV back in the day. The TV is killing the minds of the children, you know.
Right, right.
See, that's the one thing that I never like I still have to this day. Like I can watch a movie, like I can start the movie, and I promise you, everything around me just goes black. Like,
yeah.
Only thing
A
I'm
movie
paying
to do it for
attention
me.
to.
A movie, a really
A
good movie.
good
do-
movie.
A
Yeah,
good
good
movie.
movie.
Really
a good
fucking
solid
good
movie, yeah.
Which is far and few between now. to
Yeah,
where,
well,
you know,
also, no one's buying it. So it's kind of like,
Also true.
you're going to go spend $7 million to film a movie no one's going to
I
buy?
was gonna watch this shit.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Shit, studios
I'll go
are
broke. I'll be back
fucking
at TJ
cleared out.
Fridays.
yeah, the studios are cleared
Studios
out.
cleared,
yeah.
cleared out. Yeah, Hollywood
There's
is
storage units now.
literally.
Yeah.
Literally in Hollywood.
And the fact that going to your video again, you spend $10 million on a movie, $20 million
Just imagine that.
just to see if it works or not.
Yeah, my bomb.
500 people work on this for a year plus, and then we just sit in here and do a video and
And
blow it out the water,
ball out till we fall out. Like
right?
It is trippy to think about. I mean, I had a guy who worked on almost all of the Jurassic Parks. He had hit me up asking me about YouTube stuff.
Damn.
Because and he was in the business. I'm talking Jurassic Parks, like the original. So he's been in Hollywood a long time. And he was like, dude, you know, most of all of our jobs are almost kind of obsolete.
Facts.
So he was asking me about YouTube, and I was like, look, man, it's an honor just to be able to talk to you, you know, big wig kind of guy. And I told him, I was like, look, you're a good editor, or you're good at, you know, this kind of stuff. I was like, you could make, you know, $8,000, $10,000 a month, and and you know, maybe more if you're really good. You know, if you're really good. And he goes, really? He goes, that's kind of what we're making now. So it's almost like that is true. You still got to be really good at it.
Yeah.
You still got to be top tits.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't want to just sound like
yeah. Like
you
anybody
know,
can just
turn the camera on and go in your car and just start making $8,000 a month. No.
We've been doing this shit. I
Yeah.
mean, just entertainment, like a long fucking time. So
long
like,
time.
Yeah, I'm in 20 years now.
yeah, like
Same here.
that's why it's kind of
Yeah.
it's second nature. So it isn't something that, you know, maybe if you're just a natural, maybe you're just
Yeah,
that
I don't want
guy.
to say it can't not happen. I've seen some of like the most regular people. I go, wow, man. I go, you started this 7 months ago?
Yeah.
I go, not, and they're not, I'm not saying they're entertaining or like really riveting personalities. They just know how to edit a video.
Right.
And they know how to put clips, just take a bunch of clips, go, oh my God, you're not going to believe the housing market. And then clips play, and then they come in somewhere in the middle and go, I don't know, if that was me, I'd do the same thing. Throw some more clips in. But it works. It's entertaining.
It's
like
reaction.
it's
type
not
shit.
that, but I'm saying though, like not all those people are gonna hit, but some of those people is like, wow.
Like some of them do.
I go, good for you.
That's
"Good."
crazy though that you say that, because a lot of people from Hollywood has reached out to us, and kind of just trying to get the tips and the tricks of what's
Yeah,
going on in
what's
content.
going
Like,
on,
damn,
yeah.
like, oh wow, is that what's
And how
that's
fast we
crazy.
accelerated and over the last, 4 or 5 months alone. They're like, yo, like we got I won't say it yet, but we got a legendary rock guy, a legend.
Yeah.
Who just DM'd me the other day. Was like, yo, I want to come on the show.
insane?
Big
Yeah.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
big
like,
time.
yo, are you? Oh, is that real?
Yeah, I'm like, is this so and so?
Yeah.
I'm like,
Are you
holy
fucking serious?
shit.
And
Like,
I'm a huge rock guy.
Yeah.
Like, and I heard that and I'm like, get the fuck.
Yeah.
There's no way.
I'll tell you off camera.
That's
but
sick,
yeah,
dude.
but yeah, like I'm like, holy shit, like
He's
this is
gonna
crazy.
tell me the information, and then you gonna have to pay me. That's crazy.
But yeah, like it's all these people. I'm like, oh shit, so and so followed me today, and big fan of your work. I'm like, damn, this is crazy.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, this really is a new Hollywood?
Yeah.
this is where
Right?
it is. It's trippy, dude.
It's weird, right?
Yeah, it's
like
weird
holy
because
shit.
we've
Yeah,
been
I'm like-
watching these people our whole lives.
Yeah, like we got some other people that watches our channel and been big supporters. Like
I ain't
we're
gonna hold
talking-
you. When that rock guy comes, when I'm getting an autograph.
He goes,
Fuck
I'm
that.
bringing my guitar.
I
No,
wish
yeah.
I wish I had one to fucking let him
He
autograph
goes,
that
I just
shit.
bought this up the street.
Right?
I was really excited. Well,
Yeah.
actually, it was crazy because there's like these underground rappers. They own their own label and stuff. And I've been fans of them for like a decade, right? And all of a sudden, turns out the head of the label, him and his wife watched the show. Next thing you know, we're all buddy. I'm hanging out. We're like going backstage. We're like doing deals with them.
Oh, shit.
And I'm sitting there like, I'm in a group chat with them. I'm like, I just entered a book club with all these big rappers. I'm sitting there like, I'm in a book club. I go, hold on, man. I go, hold a second. I go, this is the hardest book club I've ever seen in my life. First of all.
Yeah.
But second of all, I'm just sitting there going, and I tell my cousin, he's a co-host on the second channel with me. And I go, how do you feel about being in a book club? He goes, book club? What are you talking about? I go, but these guys are in it. And he goes, I always liked a little light reading. Book club. But it was just kind of weird because we're sitting there going, because we're not doing anything that retains to, they're selling out, they sell out worldwide, these people. It's called All But Six Records. You could look into them. Okay. They sell out. They're underground. They own all their own stuff, big time. And we're just like these dudes who do commentary on YouTube.
Yeah,
And we're just
they're
like
watching you.
going to do work with them and hanging out.
No.
And I'm just sitting there going, what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
dude?
Yeah, there's a shift. There's a
I was
shift
like-
happening right now.
I was
Yeah,
like,
we
I've
had a
never-
lot of those moments.
Yeah, it's weird though. And even her, cause my chick, she does brand deal stuff. She like gets off a conference call with them. And she goes, wow, she goes, rappers. She goes, I would have never. She doesn't talk like that at all. She goes, I would have never guessed. I go, I know. I go, honey, I just.
Yeah. Yeah, because like all these people, you're like in like growing up, you see them on TV or playing basketball or whatever, like it's great. And then they'll reach out to you like, oh, it's surreal. Like, what universe did we go into? Like, what's happening
This
right
is
now?
a whole
Because like we
tangent.
had John Sally on the show. Tashina Arnold watches the show.
Pam.
Yeah, from Martin. We have, a ton of people who are like, oh shit. Like,
Never would have thought of.
Yeah.
Kate Beckinsale followed you,
Kate Beckinsale just followed me.
which is like, I'm like, what the fuck?
Like, what the fuck is
Like
going on?
so
Underworld
fucking
Kate
random.
Beckinsale.
Yeah,
I'm
like
like,
shares
what the
my
fuck?
shit and like all this stuff.
It's
That's so dope.
It's a crazy world we live in.
It's crazy,
man.
right?
It's weird.
Crazy
Yeah,
shit.
It's
all
like
these
reverse.
people-
It's like a reverse celebrity thing.
Literally.
I swear.
Yeah, it's like
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's weird. It's
Yeah.
cool. It's cool though. I'm all for it.
Yeah, I'm all
not
for
mad
it.
at it.
My favorite is when you meet someone and you go, "Man, I'm so happy you're just like how I see you on the thing."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've
That
met
is
a lot
so
of
true.
people now where I go, "Oh man, you got to put on the whole thing," you know. I go, you got to really write this down and stuff, you know.
You ever meet somebody and be like, damn, you suck.
Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
a few times, and hopefully they don't feel the same way about me. But you know, because that could happen too. You know, they
Yeah.
meet me and they go, "What if they said that to you though?" They go, You're a real piece of shit. You go, you're such a fun
but the thing
guy.
is, the thing is, like, it's rare that might happen because we're just ourselves.
Yes.
And that's what gravitated me to your YouTube, because I'm like, no, this is this guy.
I'm just
Yeah, he's
not-
just the guy.
No.
He's just the
not-
guy.
If
You know
he's
what I'm saying?
acting,
No.
this is like the greatest actor. ever.
Okay, well, there's a little heightened level
course,
to it because
of
if we
course.
were just hanging out,
Yeah.
no cameras, no microphones, no
Yeah.
lights, no hot women waiting to have sex with us when the show's over, and we were just sitting here talking. We might be silent for 5 minutes.
Of course,
I might
yeah.
have to take a leak, or it's like
That's human.
It might be a little boring for of course,
Yeah.
yes, but I have to just. That's the only way I could do this, and that's why I did the stand-up route. Even when I did screenwriting, someone said like I couldn't be funny on the page. I'll show you. And I'll go write scripts, and people will read them and laugh, and not even know my name, just to prove myself I could do it.
Right.
But that's what really gravitated me towards this stuff, because I was like, oh, I could be my own thing, and I'm good enough to not have a script. Maybe not good enough to get 1 million views every video, but if you don't have a script, that's just that making a living is pretty good.
Yeah. Sure.
Just rapping and
Yeah.
like just chatting
Right.
with no script or no real hook and punchline delivery, and
No rehearsal.
We're gonna bring them up here, and then we're gonna bring them back down. We're gonna have an apex, and then we're gonna solemn them out. We're gonna have the big blow up scene right in the beginning.
Like, there's no hit your mark.
Yeah,
That makes you think, are these people that we looked up to, like actors, like these big, silver screen stars, are they really that good? Because they had the directors and millions of dollars and the script writers and like the climax and come down here and the editing.
Well,
are
that
they
was
really that good?
No, that was like when I found out Frank Sinatra didn't write his own songs.
He doesn't?
I
Damn.
said, damn.
I was 2 years old when I found that
I
out.
was like, Frankie, baby, are you for real, dude? I mean, I know he's dead, but I was like, dude,
Wait,
like,
damn.
he don't write this shit?
no,
he
he didn't write his own stuff. No, he
Get the
didn't.
fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Luck be a lady.
So,
Damn.
yeah. No, he's sitting there going, "Luck be a lady tonight." He goes, "Hey man," he goes, "Ricky, that's some fantastic writing. Man. Literature's off the chain, man. We're gonna make a lot of money,
Damn.
and I'm gonna look good doing it."
See, that's what I mean,
I'm
though.
gonna
So,
look
I'm
good
saying,
doing
like,
But you know what? It did make it special, a collaborative effort.
Yeah.
I think that still matters. Like I like to make it fun, even you can bring it to the smallest form where like people are doing like I have a lot of clips. I do a lot of commentary. I play people's clips. I do my thing. Play a clip. I do my thing. But it's like almost a collaborative effort. Even if they didn't want to be in the video, I'm still putting them in there. And it's just like you two. You guys are all this collaboration thing going down.
true, yeah.
And I think that is something special with that. So
sure.
like I think that is something to be said with.
We're also
all.
brothers, so it just makes this shit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you guys are all
I've known-
brothers. I
yeah,
didn't
yeah,
know that.
Yeah,
So
we're all
makes
brothers.
it
I've known these motherfuckers.
So you guys
my
are
whole
the
life.
same mother.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So,
Now-
he's been here since I've been here, and same for him.
Yeah, that's
so.
why it's just.
That's incredible.
I know. I almost know what they're gonna say before
It's
they
a
fucking
family
say it.
business. That's
Yeah.
even better.
Yeah.
We genuinely, I do know when, like, I know before they say what they're gonna say, I know what they're gonna say.
For sure.
Yeah, it's like you have that
Hands down.
you have that chemistry where I think even like for me, let's just say Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn.
Yeah.
Yep.
Their chemistry is like, well,
unmatched.
we're gonna have to pay them $20 million
For
that.
sure.
Yeah,
It's a
'cause they
guaranteed
have,
box
they have
office hit.
that improv. Half of that shit's probably improv.
Yeah, so I think there still is that magic where that does happen.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just not shown as much in our space, or when it does happen, it's gonna be noticed, even if it's not on their level.
For sure.
Like when I first saw your guys' show, I even said when you first hit me up, maybe 5-6 months ago, you guys had like 40,000-50,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
I watched an episode. I was like hooked because I like long form stuff. And I watched another one, and then I got on the phone with you guys, and I was like, just keep doing what you're doing, because I don't know exactly what it is, but this is hard to replicate. It's hard to replicate.
It is.
It
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
So it's like that alone is just, that's like your Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn kind of duo,
That's true.
where it's like, yeah, it's going to be $40 million.
Yeah.
$40 million.
I go, you want that kind of chemistry?
Yeah.
Translated to a screen.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. CTC. Cut that check.
There you go.
That type of shit you actually can't buy.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
think that there is something special, though, is what I'm saying, about still having that. Like, I'm in a weird space where I do commentary stuff. I'll do talking head videos like what we're doing now, where I just me talking. I do that too, but kind of do it all. But I will bring in guests, and no one really does that in my space, Like I'll just bring on a random guy and just have him sit there watch clips of me doing his thing, or I bring in some rappers. I go, yeah, sit over there, just go jump in. But no one really does that in that kind of a space.
That's true.
Yeah.
So I kind of go, this is kind of something where I feel like it's almost hard to pull it off, and then also a lot of people are scripted or it's very highly edited, so that wouldn't really work.
Right.
And that's also something I think that's special with the podcast stuff. It's hard to do. You know?
Yeah, it is.
It's hard to go like, I'm going to set up and I'm going to talk with people every week and make that fun. That's a hard thing to do.
See, I've seen it where
I've tried it. It's hard.
it's not like I don't notice that it's necessarily hard until I see somebody that actually doesn't do it well.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
And I'm like,
You're like, wait a minute. Oh, that's the difference.
right?
Yeah. So
exactly. I'm like, oh, that's why.
This is why people are jumping into the podcast space like nobody's business right now because they think it's easy.
Right.
You make it look easy because you have that chemistry, right?
Right.
And they jump in. Celebrities are trying to jump in. They're terrible at it.
The lights get bright, man.
Yeah. And that's the thing. So you see these people, again, they had the script writers, they had the directors and all this other stuff.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
but
different game though.
yeah,
Completely
have
different
these
game.
cameras, couple of lights, and these mics and go. No script. Because we don't write shit down. We have
No.
bullet points, and that's it. We can go off the cuff.
No, I'm off the head.
Yeah, I'm
every
off the
single
hip.
time.
Right?
I mean,
So-
it's the fun way to do it.
Yeah.
yeah.
But here's something else that I would say is like the short form economy, right? Like anybody, I don't care who you are, can make a 30-second video and film yourself 30 seconds and keep someone's attention.
Mm-hmm.
This stuff is the hard stuff.
Yeah.
100%.
Like if you were to get 20,000 views, in my opinion, on a 40-minute video, that would be more impressive than some guy who talked for 30 seconds and got 5 million views.
That's a fact.
No.
I would be like, big deal. Do that again next week. Do that every week. Like that's, I'm not saying you can't do that. I'm just saying like, I would just argue that the 30-second thing is also a delusion of like a false promise.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
it's like meeting somebody for 30 seconds. Hey, I'm Jack. Hi, I'm Rick. Okay, nice to meet you. What do you do for a living? Yeah.
Yeah, see you later.
You're meeting their
30 seconds,
representative.
that's it.
Yeah.
You never, that's like equivalent of like TikTok.
Yeah.
You know, there's plenty of people you see on there and you go, yeah, that guy. I only see him for 10 seconds every time. But I know
the
what you're
guy.
talking- That guy, but
The guy with the hair.
but you
The
spend
guy at the
four-
place in the thing
Yeah,
with
but,
the thing.
but if
and
you
the-
spend 45 minutes with somebody at a dinner, you know, you probably got a higher probability of, remembering
Remembering
who the
his
hell they
name.
are.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
what I equate what you guys are doing to.
Got
Like
you.
a
Yeah.
dinner.
It reminds me of that scene in Dumb and Dumber where he's coming out of the convenience store. Hey, big culps, huh? All right, see you later. That's what it's like.
Yeah,
The
that
short
was
form.
TikTok.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. The whole movie,
Yeah,
that was a movie.
yeah.
I don't know what I'm saying. My bad.
He said that.
That's why I just to equate to that, I always, when it comes to content creation, I tell people that is your commercial, that is your trailer to your movie. So make it a good one to where they go to your podcast or long form, and then they have the whole movie to you. So
Yeah.
like treat it as that, like an advertisement.
But what if they're not good at the movie?
Well, then
Damn.
hey, stay on the short form. I don't know shit.
They're not all going to hit.
Yeah. Well,
That's how
yeah.
I look at it. And go, hey, some people are meant for certain places, man. You know what I mean?
I'm using that one.
Hey, I mean, you were a side character kind of guy, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And there's no shame in that.
right.
I'm not Brad Pitt or nothing like that. I'm just a dude who, I'm that one guy. I'm like a guy in a movie where you've seen him in a lot of stuff, but you never know his real name. I'm like that guy.
But hey, there's that guy.
Yeah.
I know that guy.
You know that guy.
Yeah. But I'm okay with that. I'm all right with that. I'm more than happy with that. I'll take it.
Last question. Favorite 80s movie. I know you're a nostalgic guy.
80s?
Well, let's do 80s and then we'll do 90s.
80s movie?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Because we talk about movies all the time.
I could go super niche.
I
I
dare
guess-
you. I won't know. I dare you. I will know it. I dare you if
80s movie?
I
Yeah, let's
promise
go,
you I'll
let's
know
go.
it.
I would probably say I'm going to have to pick 3.
Okay.
The Color of Money,
Okay.
Okay.
Caddyshack,
Okay.
and The the second half of They Live.
Okay. Just the second half.
Well,
Interesting.
the 80s movies, the pacing was like,
Oh,
good
yeah,
God,
it is
get
slow,
to
yeah.
the point already.
Yeah,
Where's
yeah.
the information, buddy?
Yeah.
You know,
Stretch.
like the first half of that movie was kind of like, all right, man, we'll have to put this on 3 times speed or something.
Right,
This is
right.
getting a little slow.
Right,
It's like watching
First,
paint dry.
first 40 minutes of the movie is like, what is going on? Get to the crazy part. But
I'm
once
doing
they
Then it
get-
ramps up.
Once they get there, you're glad you stuck around.
Oh yeah, it gets great.
Wait, what movie? I
He
missed it.
said second half of They Live, Color of Money, and Caddyshack.
Okay.
If it's from the 80s.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's-
80s is kind of a rough, I mean,
Yeah, that's so many good movies.
They really didn't figure out filmmaking until I say early 90s. 95, they figured it out.
There's some really good 80s movies,
There
though.
are, but I'm saying like really tapped into the pacing and stuff.
Yeah, the pace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would
it-
say
yeah.
from about 93 on, they kind of figured that out. Not saying there's nothing before.
Yeah.
Casino, that's in the 90s.
Yeah. Okay, so 90s then.
Oh, 90s. Good God. Liar, Liar.
That's a good
Okay.
one. People are gonna be in the comments too. Oh my, there's
Oh,
they could
man.
just shoot out so many 80s
Dude,
movies.
there's too many. Too many. I don't know. I'm having a blank. I have too many favorite ones. Liar, Liar. You know, Goodfellas.
Okay.
That's a good
Nice.
one. Night at the Roxbury.
Okay.
Wow.
If that's 90s, which
Is
I
that
don't even
90s?
think that's 90s. It
No, I
might be.
think that's-
It might be. It
I
might be
think
like
it is- I think
98,
it
Like
is late
99,
90s. Yeah.
98,
90,
99.
98, 99.
Is it?
Night
Right
at the
late-
Rock. Oh, no,
late
Tommy Boy. There you go.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
it.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I forgot about
Classic.
that one.
Put me
Yeah,
down.
That's a classic.
Put me down, Tommy Boy.
Classic. Okay.
There it is.
There
What
you
about
go.
artists though? Wait, 90s artists favorite.
Oh, man.
Or just favorite.
90s artists.
That's hard.
Yeah, that's hard. That's pretty
That's
hard.
super hard.
That's rough.
Or just favorite artists.
All right.
We'll just narrow it down. Who's your top?
Bob Marley,
Okay.
Glenn
Nice.
Miller, Artie Shaw.
Nice.
That's all like old, like 40s, 30s stuff. Glenn Miller, Artie Shaw, Tupac, Sade,
Nice. She's still
my boy
fun.
Kenny G.
Kenny G.
Who's that new guy I love? Kurt Whalen. Kurt Whalen. Some jazz guy. I don't even know. He's got a mean saxophone, dude. I heard this guy in the airport. I'm going, oh, damn. What's up Shazamming that thing?
Yeah.
Next thing you know, I ordered CDs. I got like old like stereo. I don't know, a lot of them, dude.
Yeah.
There's so many. It's hard for me to. Artie Shaw, Glenn Miller. I'm just gonna stick with that.
Got you. All right.
That's my favorite music.
Nice.
No words.
All right. Well, yeah.
I talk enough.
Let everybody know where they can find you.
I just Jack Morgan all across the web. I'll pop up.
There you go,
and,
man. Appreciate
yeah,
it.
I appreciate you guys having me on. And
Yeah.
Definitely.
anytime you guys are ever in our neck of the woods, you're more than welcome to pop on the show.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
actually, we're coming to Florida.
yeah.
June.
In June.
Yeah.
What
be out there.
early June?
Yeah.
First week.
Okay, we're going. It would be a first week of June's perfect.
Perfect.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect. There we
What-
go.
What part of Florida? Oh, well, we got to do that off the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My address.
Wait, where's the address?
Let's
shit.
not disclose that one.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys having me on.
No,
This was
no,
fun.
it's great, man.
I
No,
gotta take a whiz, dude.
No,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I
See,
gotta
I-
take
you-
a leak, dude. I'm peeing myself a little.
No,
bit.
you're good. You're good.
Couch, man.
Make sure you guys get the merch. You guys see the merch right there. Question everything. T-shirts.
If you don't buy it,
Link below. Link below.
Switch your camera, asshole.
you're a
There you go.
hypocrite. True
There you go.
story. True story. I'll put this shirt on, and within 24 hours, I swear to God, you could ask my lady, penis. I swear to God, it was a little bit bigger. It could just be optical illusion.
There
I
you
don't
go.
know, but that happened to me with that shirt. I'm not kidding.
So new shirts, we
fact.
got those in different colors and sizes. Links are below, you guys. Make sure you guys hit up school.com/breakthematrix where I teach you crypto, AI, real estate hacks, all that good stuff. And go to maverickapproach.com. I have my new survival guide, part 2. You guys been waiting for it. I have it on there. Go to maverickapproach.com. Links below. Everything is below. So I appreciate you guys.
Oh, get the mugs. The mugs too.
Man,
You got
yeah,
the mugs.
yeah, the mugs too. You
Always
got
in
it
the
all.
movies.
Look, here's the deal. They need your money, and they need it now.
Where the glasses come from?
All right. Well, that's the sales tactic. People, they trust people with glasses.
They trust people.
There we go. All right, guys. Make sure you guys question everything because nothing is what it seems. Peace.
Yes, sir.